again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube. I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. We not friends like that for you to be calling me all willy-nilly, nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready, to talk.
I don't know you.
I'm going to drop this link and I'm going to see what all the fuck you want, I'll hear you out. But then after that, bro, leave me the fuck alone, man.
I don't know you.
I'm not gonna talk about you when I actually say that I'm not gonna talk about you. Then I'm not gonna talk about you. I don't have to. Even when you was on Sears platform, you was trying to talk to me then. I'm not gonna address you anymore. Matter of fact, this is an improv live, y'all. This is an improv live stream. I wasn't even planning on going live, but I have to address this and I have to put it out on YouTube because why? I know you on YouTube. I don't know you on in real time. So I'm not going to ever talk to you on no back end at all, ever. I'm not going to ever do that. If you want to address me about anything, you address it for everybody to hear. What the fuck is you trying to call me on the back end? I'm not going to. Nigga, we ain't getting money together. We not getting no money together. Call your son. Mentor your son. There's nothing that you can get from me. Remember, you don't need a motherfucker like me, right? You can stand on your own. So that's exactly what the fuck you gonna do. You have no reason to call me on the back end for nothing.
I don't know you.
Miss Eve, this is for you, Miss Eve. And it's nice and frosty too. Again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube, I know your persona of what you show on YouTube, We not friends like that for you to be calling me all willy-nilly, nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready to talk. You don't dictate when I want to talk. That's not how that goes, nigga. When I feel like talking, then I will set up a line, upcoming like I always do, and I'll follow through on what I do. Now, what you do is what you do. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, bro, Stop toting that line for me because, see, you better know one thing about what I will do, or I will tell. Again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube.
I don't know you.
I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. I don't know you. Again,
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. I am your host with the most, Johnny Blaze, bringing y'all this Saturday morning content on bodycam stories. Now, the first bodycam story that I'm going to go over is that a random stranger calls 911 in Cleveland, Ohio. A random individual, allegedly that does crack, told this random stranger about a woman being tied up in the basement. All right. That's just a quick summary of it, but we will go over the video, fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am only giving my raw reaction to this body cam story. All right. I see Arabia's up in the building. We got Tanya up in the building. Salute, Chef X. AC Walker, what's the word? We got Arabia on up in here. Lovelace, you know I appreciate you stopping through anytime you stop through. Thank you for coming in and hitting that like button, Lovelace. I see you. So let's get into the start of the show here. All right, let me go to it. All right, let's see. Hold on, I think I'm going down a little bit too far. Y'all give me a moment so I can find it real quick because I know it's on my community wall. I most definitely posted it up. Okay. Oh, here we go. Muffled screams lead cops to man's horrifying secret. All right. Again, fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm only to give my reaction to this particular body cam story. All right, because I wanted to make sure to watch some of it to make sure it wasn't showing too much.
She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Man, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta
Well,
go.
I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me.
No, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement. Can we look? No.
But why would a crackhead say that about
the
you?
crackheads? Probably because they want more crack, bro.
Wait. Did y'all hear what the police officer said? Well, why did the crackhead tell us that? And his response was, they probably won't crack. So was you going to be supplying them with the crack then, my nigga?
Is anybody on that front porch?
No.
So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on every time I hear something?
Oh, Jesus.
When police respond to a report of a woman imprisoned in a local residence, they encounter a bizarre homeowner who says their very presence is putting him in danger.
Right, AC,
but there's no sign of a woman. It's not until a second call brings them back that the cops go inside and make a shocking discovery that's beyond anything they could have imagined. The following report is based on official police records. On the afternoon of May 2nd, 2023, a woman calls 911 in Cleveland, Ohio, to share a disturbing story she just heard from a frightened stranger.
I was just calling because I was at this store, right? And this lady had came out of nowhere and was just like all hysterical and scared and stuff or whatever. I don't know where she went to, but she said that this lady was supposed to be tied up in this basement. Now, I'm only calling because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight knowing that somebody might be tied up, even if it is a lie or whatever. I kind of believe her because the way she was scared, like, no, she didn't say anything else.
Officers with the Cleveland Police Department arrive at the address moments later.
Police.
There's music coming from the back. Hello?
After a full 3 minutes of knocking, the police finally get a response from inside.
Bro, y'all can't be here like this. You can't be here like this, bro.
I'm just knocking on your door.
I understand that, but you making me hot.
What does that mean?
I'm about to come out.
Right. What do that mean? You making it hot? Bro, you acting like that's the trap house or some shit. Like, bro, you will say that to the police? Okay.
All right, come on out.
All right.
How you doing, sir?
Y'all can't be out here like this.
Just so you know, everything's recorded.
Listen,
Yes?
turn those cameras off, please.
Well, what's going on?
Can you please turn the cameras off?
You have to give me a reason, and I can't.
You guys are making my spot hot. I work for you guys, okay? Long story short, I work for you guys.
Oh, so you is a CI for the Cleveland police. Oh, I see now. You work for the police, so you is a confidential informant. Oh, well, that explains why you telling them to cut the camera off.
Please get out here. You guys are blowing the spot up. All right?
Who do you work for?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
I cannot tell you that because I'm not allowed to tell you that. Okay, so just understand that.
Well, here,
Go home.
we have a call. Here, sir, let me just tell you why we're here, and then we'll leave. It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying, y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right?
After pushing the cops to leave, the man finally asks what brought them here to begin with.
What was your call about?
Did you have a female here earlier that was a white female in a black coat?
Hell no, bro.
All right. Well, here's the complaint.
What's the complaint?
She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Man, that. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
Well, I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me.
No, sir. No, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
Man, listen, you need to leave.
Not only do the police stick around, more of them soon arrive.
Oh my God, there's so many people here.
Oh, it's no big deal, man.
Man, it is a big deal.
What?
I'm trying to tell you guys up.
Well, we were told that the lady's tied up in the basement.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement.
Can we look?
No, but like,
why not?
Because I say so.
Now, I mean, they did ask, and he did say no, right? I mean, if you really ain't got nothing to hide, you should just let the police just go up in there and do a check real quick, and then they could be gone about their business. But I get the point that he wouldn't allow the police to go up in there because, hell, he in his mind, he like, man, y'all got to go get a warrant. Y'all can't go off of what nobody else say.
Is someone tied up down there?
No.
What's your name, buddy?
I can't tell you that, bro.
What do you mean you can't tell me that?
I'm trying to tell you I'm a confidential informant.
We know.
That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are
No, that's not all you have to say.
Who
told you that?
I can't say nothing else. Please.
Well, if there's someone tied up in the basement,
There's nobody in the basement. I just did what I
So why can't I look?
Why do you
Because all that stuff that went on in the past with those three girls, man, we got to take this seriously.
What three girls? What three girls?
Gina.
They've taken this video down 3 times because it teaches you how to hit lottery tickets every week. Watch now.
I don't know them.
All
Man,
that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
No,
I'm
if we
about
don't take this seriously,
I'm about
there's
to give
something
you
going
I'm
on.
about to give you my social security number.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. Stop. Please don't
That's
do
all
that.
right.
Yeah, please
We're
don't.
not going in without you.
Yeah, you can't do that. Tell him, please.
God damn. Now, again, the way he acting, yes, it does look very suspicious, but that still don't mean at this point that they have the right to just come all up in his house to be looking again. You just because somebody said that don't necessarily make it true, right? But at the same time, he is acting too funny around here. So one would assume that he got something going on. Now, I'm not going to go as far as that right now to say that he actually has somebody in the basement because we haven't even got to that part yet. So right now, I'm going to play it the way I need to play it. But at the same time, you is acting very suspicious. But again, I do get it. The police just can't come up in your house just off of a say-so or whatever the case may be. They do have to come back with a warrant. Now, unless they get proof and somebody shows them some type of proof that somebody is up in that basement, then they don't need no warrant. They can come up in there and do a wellness check.
While the man appears to believe that his status as a confidential informant puts him above suspicion, the police don't share that view.
Detective Smith, please, go.
Which
Please.
Smith?
Detective Smith.
The one in...
2nd District. Okay, that's how you know I'm not...
Okay, well, I guarantee...
His phone number's right here.
No, listen, we'll call him. Listen, we'll call him.
Don't.
Well, why wouldn't I call him?
Don't
Listen,
call him
will
here.
you stop talking for a
I
moment?
can't, bro. My life is on the line.
Who's on the line? All you had to do was talk to us.
Your life is on the line. God damn. I guess in a nutshell, he can't be caught talking to the police for too damn long because then that'll just give it away. Boy, I swear, some of these confidential informants, boy, they be thinking they is above the law, thinking they can just do whatever the hell they want to do because they under the protection of the police. But in fact, it's still stipulations on being a confidential informant. You still can't get in no trouble. So all that goes out the window. So they paying you to give them information about things that's going on in the neighborhood. But providing that you don't get into no issues or no trouble your damn self. So they do have a right to question that.
You're the one who came outside.
Y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
I got
once
drug
again-
dealers and everything that drive past here, and I got 5 cars out here.
All right.
Y'all about to get me killed out this.
Why are you acting this way?
Get you killed.
You understand why I'm acting this way, dude? No.
And if we have to call Detective Smith and say, hey, do you think this guy would have a girl tied up in his basement?
He's gonna say no.
Is he?
100%, bro. I just
He's willing to risk his career for all that?
You think I'm? Oh my gosh, you're gonna take a crackhead's word over Detective Smith's word, right?
I haven't spoken to Detective Smith.
Well, you're gonna talk to him. He's gonna let you know what's going on. I was down there for an hour with him yesterday.
Okay.
I just left my probation
But
officer.
why would somebody say that?
Crackheads.
But why would a crack?
Damn, and you on probation too? Boy, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. This motherfucker right here ain't shit. He's on probation probably for a drug offense. Now, I guess he said, fuck that. I'd rather get paid by the police to just tell on the other ones that's selling dope what I used to do. So just imagine all them individuals that he noticed in the neighborhood that sell drugs. He telling on each and last one of them. That's why he's so damn scared now. Shit, he talked to the police for too long. They gon' start thinking some shit.
Crackheads say that about
the
you.
crackheads, but probably because they want more crack, bro.
Do you have crack?
No, I'm not gonna. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me?
Why would you say? But then the police is thinking to himself. Once you made that statement to say, well, the police officer say, well, the crackhead told us this. Well, why did you think the crackhead said that? Because they won't crack. So the obvious question would be, do you have crack? I didn't see nothing wrong with what the officer said. You the one that said they probably won't crack. So maybe you shouldn't have put your foot in your mouth to even say that shit.
That on camera.
I don't know.
You do that to me. I know I don't have no crack.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
This man is wow.
And the most confidential informants don't come screaming out the back door, I'm a confidential informant, do they?
Despite the suspicious circumstances, the police sergeant lets the man, Delonte Edmund Geiger, go back inside his home while the other cops contemplate what they've heard.
Have you ever actually dealt with a confidential informant?
Yeah. And every time they're up to no good and they're confident, that's what they do.
That's how they act?
Yeah, that's how they act. So I don't know what's up. My only fear is there's somebody really in the basement.
I actually think he's freaking out like that because he's
up to no good.
Yeah.
He's gonna let us in. It's real sketchy. He said need another guy, but you're coming to him and tell him you're on probation. It's a training thing. And then these guys will wait by the back door in case we scream for help.
Like girls. Ah!
Right. Loud music playing. So you can hear the screams.
If it's a joke, it's one that will become much less funny before this day is through.
Hey, do you mind if the record goes?
No, dude, there's too much going on. No.
All right, stand outside. Leave this crack though in case we scream.
Nobody about to do nothing to y'all, dude. You got guns on. No.
Seriously, no crack. Just in case we scream.
No, bro.
They're not coming in. Oh, you have my word. Let's just start screaming.
With that, the police go into the residence, and as the sergeant checks the basement, His backup waits upstairs with Delonte.
I got PTSD.
All
I've
right.
been stabbed 7 times, shot twice.
Well, have we done any of that? To
No,
you?
no. It's just honestly, I'm trying to change my life and work with the police. And like, I just don't do that every day. You feel me?
Turn that down for a minute. There we go. Actually, turn it off until we leave and then you do what you want. That way I can hear everybody.
Please.
Me.
So what? Someone just pissed off at you or something?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Big love for at least. Never come back here again. Okay? You all right, babe?
I'm having your hand.
Listen.
I got scratched.
Like what?
Yeah. I'm about to walk to the store right behind you guys.
Okay.
Oh, nothing down there.
See you about.
No cost.
Okay. I know.
As it turns out, the cops will be back sooner than they may have thought. That evening, a woman tips them off that Delonte showed her pictures of a woman being tortured and zip-tied to a chair, warning that he would soon do the same to her. The police go back to the house at midnight, and once again, it's not easy to get someone to the door.
Hi, I'm regional commercial actor Neil Patrick Harris. I love Rise Mushroom Coffee, and not just because I look good drinking it.
Hello there.
Hey, Sergeant Everton, please.
Yes. All right, so I appreciate this. There's a lot of people. Yeah,
Hey, Nurse Betty, what's going on, EV?
What's up, bro? How y'all doing? Same people. You know? I need overtime now. I need y'all to come through the back door, okay? Is that cool? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Sure. Sorry for not letting you in earlier, bro. Sorry for my attitude, okay?
It's all good.
Give me 5 seconds.
Oh, sorry for his attitude. I wonder what's all the change of heart right now. Oh, now he's bowing down to the police. Oh, I'm so sorry for my behavior, officer. Wow, what a change of heart.
The police head around the house to meet with Delonte, but as one officer stays behind, he hears some loud movements coming from within.
What up with it, not worth it? Hey, Miss Baker.
Delonte soon lets
Happy
the cops
Saturday
in,
to you.
and they head straight down to the basement to continue the search they cut short this afternoon.
So, if you smell bleach or something, my nose doesn't always look good.
Okay. Now I smell cat pee, so.
The basement again seems to be absent of any victims, tied up or otherwise, but this time the cops are determined to search the entire house.
My doghouse. Oh. I'll be on house. I got tours all over. Y'all want some tours all over here. I'm about to close the door on you. There's another door behind this door. Okay?
Yeah, I hang out up here because this is rather fresh.
Over where he's got this section off. There's no body,
There's some blood right here. There's some blood, like dried blood, I think.
There doesn't appear to be anyone else in the house, but suspicions are mounting, not the least because Delonte has decided the search requires an extremely loud soundtrack.
Just turn it down. Hey. You gotta find everything. Sir. Turn it down.
All the way down. Please turn it all the way down. Yeah, it's something on the floor, but yeah, I know you see something down. I want to turn the music down. Can you turn the music down?
Wait, nah. They just asked for him to turn the music down. Now here come the deflection part from him right here. Just turn the music down. I don't see what the real big issue is.
So wait, so. Okay. Just put the handcuff on. No, turn the music off.
With the newfound silence, the police turned to Delonte, determined to finally get to the bottom of this runaround. But even on a day filled with rumors, strange claims, and unsettling tips, none of them are prepared for what comes next.
Is anybody on that front porch?
No.
So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on every time I hear something. Is anybody on there? I heard him dragging something out when we went from the front to the back too, just so you know.
Is anybody in that front end? Because I heard voices or movement or noise.
Yeah.
Who's up there?
What up with it, the Beef Sector Podcast? What's the word?
Who's out there?
Sweating a lot.
What is it?
Is.
Can you hear it?
I think he did him some crack. Allegedly. Shit. All hyperactive and all that other jazz, man, please. That behavior right there in itself, allegedly, I would think that he's smoking crack his damn self.
Please. Who's up there? Where are you at?
She's under. There's a thing under. Remember I shined my flashlight when you guys went back there?
Ooh!
Police.
Damn!
All right. Yeah, I heard him sliding something under there when he went from the front to the back.
Where you at?
Where you at, man?
We're looking.
What in the fuck?
How you got through?
This is diabolical right here.
Oh my God. Radio
I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed.
All right.
Whoa! Whoa! He put her up in a damn. Whoa! That is diabolical right there. He put that lady up in a tub. Oh my gosh. That is some diabolical shit right there. Virgos 22, what's the word? Salute to you. That is diabolical, y'all. That man stuffed her up in a damn tote. That lady is sitting up in a tote. He squeezed her ass up in that damn tote.
6-year-old female.
Oh my God. Yes.
Are you injured besides that?
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed.
What's your name?
Cheryl Cyrus.
Did she say Carol?
Cheryl? All right, Cheryl.
No, Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Yeah. My legs out. How
We
long?
got EMS coming. I don't want to move you because I don't want to hurt you more. Can you breathe?
I can now.
Okay.
How long? Painfully.
A lot of times people try to base their journeys off of what other people are doing.
The police escort Delonte out of the house as they try to make sense of the bizarre discovery they've made on his front porch.
Cheryl, do you know, is there anyone else here with you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Cheryl, how long you been there, honey? How long?
I don't know. They hurt.
You hurt? All right, we want to get you out of there, but I'm afraid to move you. I'm going to let EMS do all that, okay?
They're the best.
What did he do to you? He did what?
Hey, Scott, you want fire to come? At least get her upright. They put her on the backboard. I know, we get fire here, they can all hear. No, but you got no ETA on EMS.
There's no dispatch.
Huh?
Did he stab you?
Yeah.
Where did he stab you think? His arm? Right.
Wait, so I'm confused about why would he even put this old lady up in a tub like that, squeeze her ass up in there, and then you stabbing old ladies now? Bro, what the fuck is going on with this picture right here, ladies and gentlemen? You got this black dude, they got this older lady up in the tub, squeezed in. She's paralyzed. And then you turn around and you stab her in the arm? Like, what could she have possibly done to you if she's already paralyzed in the first place? Why would you want to torture an older lady like that in the first place? Man, this shit right here is wild. Like I told y'all, this is wild shit.
Should we assault you at all? Do you know how long you've been here?
No.
Is it just one day?
Yeah.
Okay.
But even with Cheryl Cyrus somewhat responsive to their questions, there's nothing that can fully explain what's going on.
What's the story here?
Dude, there's a lot.
Right, nurse,
I don't even know where to begin. This might not be the only victim, but we just searched the house and I didn't find anything else.
As rescue personnel get Cheryl free of the box and transported to the hospital, police conduct another search of the home.
She was supposed to be wearing a pink hoodie with pants. So she had, no, the shoes completely new.
Oh, Jesus.
Cat.
Cat scared the hell out of me.
Oh, I'm about to say shit. The fuck? What else they did find?
And the attic's done. There was a pink hoodie, that was it.
Pink hoodie? Yeah.
Did she say it was this room or?
She just said that like he was transporting her from like the basement up here, and like that there was going to be an AK-47 in here, drugs.
Yeah.
We have to pull it apart and find a serial number.
Well, damn.
There's no sign of any other victims in the house, but the one they did find will give detectives more than enough to discuss with Delonte when they visit him in jail the following night.
Obviously, we know some bad things.
Now, this is the part right here that we need to pay attention to. I want to see him try to squirm his way up out of this type of thing right here. Let's see what he's going to say, ladies and gentlemen.
Did go down today. Do want to give you a chance to go over it.
I'm a confidential informant for Detective Larry Smith out of the 2nd District.
Okay.
Okay.
How long have you been doing that for?
About a week and a half now.
Okay.
About a week and a half. And that was wrong for this. Like, I wasn't going to kill her, though. I wasn't going to. I've been beating her, and you know what I'm saying. But I just can't have her out on this. Because I'm working with Detective Smith, trying to get him to together 5 AKs, 4 Glocks, 3. That's supposed to be going into the valley like next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him Big Red, who moves 6 ounces a day on coke crack. You know, I'm trying to get him Ghost, who descriptions of ounces a day. But like, I found out that this is that, and you know what I'm saying? If I was,
you found out that what
that the lady that what I was taking care of in my house is a rat, and if she doesn't get back out on the street.
Whoa, this is a straight up elaborate ass story right here so far. So let me get this straight. You found out that this older lady in her 60s was a rat. So you was taking care of her up in your house, and that's how you take care of an older lady? By putting her up in a tote? Squeezing that old lady up in the tote. That's taking care of her, right?
Exposed.
Delonte, who calls Cheryl Cece, claims she's an addict, one among many who frequent his house.
Well, she's always at my house.
Look, first off, I don't know who you think you talking to, but no crackhead want to go somewhere where there ain't no crack at. Okay? Let's just be totally honest with let's be honest, sir. No crackhead is gonna come to a house that don't have no crack there. Okay? That makes no sense. Why in the hell would that lady be coming to your house and you know for a fact that she's a crackhead? Then that means that you probably is selling her the crack, or you the middleman and you going to get her the crack so you can indulge in the crack with her. Damn, that's some crazy ass shit. Either you doing the crack with her, or you the middleman to get the crack so you can get some of both of it.
Okay, okay. So I take care of everybody on the streets, all the fiends. That's where they live. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, that's ground zero for the crackheads.
According to Delonte, the entire situation began on April 27th, 5 days before police showed up at his house, wanting to search the basement. In an incident partially corroborated by police records, the car Delonte was driving was pulled over by vice cops. He says Cheryl was in the car as well.
I left my house, and before I got 4 tires on the street, the police is hitting the block. I don't know what the going on. I'm swerving around up on the sidewalk trying to get around because I don't know what's going on. Guns in my face. Get out the car. Get out. What are you guys doing? Turn the car off. Empty out your pockets. I ain't got nothing, bro. Y'all tripping like y'all just up. Like, what's going on? I had to steal them. Oh, yeah, you better, we can get you for this. Since that dope is right here, we're going to get you for that, man. Listen, bro, I cannot go back to prison, bro. What do you need me to do?
Delonte says that was when one of the detectives took it.
So that's when he decided, ladies and gentlemen, that he would be at that point a confidential informant. Now, you know your life is over with in Cleveland, Ohio, don't you, man? Everybody on the internet gonna know that you a snitch. You sitting up here putting in work with guys on the block, and you sitting up here telling on them. Bro, you can't be in Cleveland no more. You gonna have to relocate. So much for your career as being a confidential informant. That shit is over with now.
His phone, programmed his number into it, and told him, "You're working for me now." But it was how the police treated Cheryl, the woman they would later find in a box on his front porch, that really got his attention.
Look, the code to losing weight was cracked a long time ago. The problem is...
Detective told her, thank you, bye. Okay. Detective Smith said, thank you, bye. Keep on walking. Okay. Listen to the detectives, and if we all got out the car, the detective's like, you can go, thank you. Okay. We ain't even get searched. It's crap about $200 worth of dope in the car and scale, and you didn't even get searched.
He concluded that Cheryl had set up the traffic stop and would now know that he'd been turned into a confidential informant for the police. The next time Cheryl came over to his house, he decided he couldn't let her leave.
I feel like my life is in danger, bro. People have tried to kill me.
Bro, look. The question still remains in everybody's head. Why would she be coming to your house and you knowing that she's a crackhead? Crackheads, look, ladies and gentlemen, this is common sense right here, right? No crackhead is going to be at a place where ain't no crack at. Sir, you're not telling the truth, sir. I don't know a crackhead that's going to go somewhere where it ain't no crack. Sorry, you just not going to convince me about that type of thing. Crackheads do not go places where it ain't no crack at. If it ain't no crack, bye-bye, see you the fuck later. Okay? So either you're going to get the crack for it. If you don't sell it yourself, either you're going to get it so y'all can get high together, or you're playing the middleman in the whole situation to get something out of it. Either way, that lady is coming to your house for a reason. Either you getting it for or you getting it for so you can sit up and get high with her. It's one of the two to me, in my opinion.
3 times already. You feel me? I done been shot in my I don't need my underarm, blood, all type of weird. It's crazy. I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. I beat her up, I fed her, showered her, to all type of weird made sure she ate. But I just could not let her go back on the streets and tell everybody that I was working for y'all.
Like everything that went through, like the time where you and Cece were together, like what happened during those days?
I just punched on her, slapped on her, tell her to punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her.
Punched on her, slapped on her. You punched and slapped on an older woman. You that paranoid to think that she set you up on a traffic stop to get you bumped and get you put in jail. But you didn't have no type of, you don't sell drugs and you don't sell crack. And you want the people to believe that she just coming to your house for no reason. No, sir. No, sir. Hey, Miss Eve, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you. Hope all is well with you, Miss Eve. I see you in the building. This dude is lying his ass off. And you bogus as hell for putting your hands on that older lady like that, my nigga.
Punched on her, slapped on her, moved from the basement to another room, fed her, showered her, gave her some water, put a blanket over her. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
What else? What? No.
Okay.
Is that what you about to ask me?
No,
I was about to ask you.
No, like were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
Why would I give her my drugs? Why the would I do that?
I didn't know.
Hell.
Why would I give her my drugs? So then that goes back to the point of when the officer asked you, do you sell crack? You told the officer no. So which one is it? You not gonna give her your drugs or you don't sell drugs? Which one is it? See, here go the double talking.
No. All right. So at any point when was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking was why. Stop. I won't do it again. I'll never tell. I'll never tell. I'll never tell, Blast, please. I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell. Like, that's a code in the streets.
While Delonte speaks to...
I don't believe that shit. I call cap on that. I don't believe that shit right there, bro. Bro, you just making this shit up as you go along. I don't believe none you saying.
Detectives, Cheryl lies in the intensive care unit on a ventilator in what the hospital classifies as declining critical condition. In addition to being on dialysis, she's suffering from swelling to the head and brain, broken ribs, a collapsed lung, and multiple spinal fractures. But according to Delonte, it could be worse.
Go kill it. Would have been dead. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead. So facts.
Delonte says that, among other things, he had Cheryl sit down and write, "I am a snitch," and "I am a rat" over and over again. It's worth noting that while the police report from the traffic stop identifies 2 passengers, neither of them were named Cheryl.
12 weeks, 3 months. That's how long it takes to see new hair growing in places where...
So when cops spoke the first time yesterday with you and stuff like that, they
asked to check the basement.
Yeah.
She wasn't in the basement. She's upstairs laying down in the bed.
So
we went down in the basement.
So let me ask you, because there was a moment in time, I wasn't there, so I can't speak on it or anything. So there was a moment to where like you were still inside the house for a little bit. Did you have to call anybody to ask if you should let the cops in or anything like that?
My detective.
So then at that point, he told you just to let them in if they want to check the basement.
Yeah. He said they're not going to, he said, a matter like this, they're not going anywhere until you let them in the house and check the basement. If you don't, they're just going to come back with a search warrant and check it anyways. I said, all right, bad. Good. 5 minutes. Tell them to come in 5 minutes. Took me 3 minutes to put her upstairs in the bed. 2 minutes to let them in the house, and 1 minute for them to not do their job and go home. Well, they only wanted to search one room. They searched that one room. She wasn't there, and they left.
Okay.
Stupid them.
All right. So.
Right? You should search the whole house.
Yeah.
We found somebody's in the basement. Okay, come on in. Check out in the basement. Nobody's there.
Mr. Happy
See you
Saturday.
later, sir. Job. Y'all supposed to open up the tables, open up the refrigerator. That's a horrible job on your part. Horrible job on your part. I'll be the first to say it. A missing body. Pretty serious. Yeah. Do you think so? Yeah. All right. Well, next time, take it serious.
After accepting Delante's feedback on their police work, the detectives move on to the second visit to his home that night.
Yes. Bro, this cocky son of a bitch. What's going on? Letitia, here you go. Letitia, here you go. Here you go.
So the first time the police came, you said moved her upstairs, right? And then she was upstairs. Obviously, the second time the police came, she was in that tote, right? How did that go down in between there?
Well, they really wanted to check upstairs.
Right, but I'm saying, how did she get in there?
I put her in there.
Okay.
And put her downstairs and put her on the porch.
Okay.
Oh.
Anything else?
Why'd you have the music going so loud?
Just in case if she made noise, they wouldn't hear.
When Cheryl...
Well, damn, he kept it real with that shit. Well, he kept it real with that. Now, that's the only thing I believe. You was playing that music because you didn't want the police to hear her crying out for help. Man, this is diabolical right here.
improves to the point that she can speak to detectives, she tells them that Delante, who was her dealer, turned on her and accused her of being a narc. Over a period of days, he beat her, stabbed her, dragged her across the floor, broke a television over her head, and put her in several different containers. She says he also poured water on her to the point she couldn't breathe and fed her addiction so she could endure the pain.
So he lied. So he was giving her the drugs. So he lied to the police in the very beginning to say that he don't sell crack, but in fact he do. You trying to give her crack so she forget about what the hell she was talking about. Boy, crack is a hellified drug.
Even still, Delante appears hopeful that this will mostly blow over.
Are you going to try to help me or not?
Well, like I said, it'll go from there once you see the judge and like the case starts moving forward.
No, but you guys have to talk to the judge though and let her know that I am a confidential informant and that like I am working with.
That don't absolve you from what you did to that old lady, man. Is you crazy? You being a confidential informant is over with, my nigga. You not about to do that? Bro, you just confessed to torturing an older lady for your own paranoid reasons. It's baseless for your paranoia to get to that point the way you did that old lady, bro. They don't give a damn about, at this point, you being a confidential informant. God damn.
Police, like, I understand I'm in trouble, but what I need you guys to do is like,
well, I'll put in the paperwork to let them know for,
you know what I'm saying? Because I like doing my job. I like my job. And like, I don't want guns on the streets. I don't want drugs on the streets. And I can't do that if I'm in here.
What? Wait, hold on. So, no. That's a lie. You want the drugs and the guns so you can keep living that certain lifestyle that you live. You just gonna tell on the other motherfuckers that you don't like that's doing the same thing that you doing. Man, stop the cap, my nigga. Come on with that dumb shit.
Detective Smith will buy me out. Believe it or not. If I get a bond, he'll come buy me out. You know what I'm saying? So I just need a bond.
So wait, you expect the detective that you working for, you expect him to bond you out over this? Bro, you can't be this delusional. You most definitely smoking the crack. You is smoking your own goddamn drugs if you think that detective, if you do get a bond, that man ain't about to get you up out of jail for this. Man, bro, you are left in jail. He gonna leave you on strut. What reason do he got to bond you out once you done did all this shit right here? Bro, you not above the law. You is not, man. I wouldn't hold my breath on waiting on that detective to bond me out.
DT Smith will come bond me out. I'm going right back to work.
But that doesn't happen, and Delonte is soon informed that his bond will be set for $750,000. News that he responds to with a middle finger at his hearing. 11 days after his interrogation, he's still in jail when he speaks to his mom on the phone.
You think they lower my bond? If they lower my bond to like $200,000, dude, I got enough collateral to buy myself out. I already talked to the bill advisor. He said just bring me my collateral, bring me my dump truck, bring him my trailer, my tools, and I saw where I had to put one of my businesses in. And that's when he said he said you got to lower your bond.
We just got to see tomorrow when you go to court. The worst outcome that comes out of this for you is might be 5 years in asylum.
But things turn out a bit differently. At a court hearing 6 months later, Cheryl Cyrus recounted the horrors inflicted upon her and told the judge that she remained 98% paralyzed and dependent on others for her basic needs. Delonte Edmund Geiger pled guilty to 1 count of felonious assault, 1 count of kidnapping, 1 count of possessing a weapon under disability, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. In November 2023, the judge said, "I've never seen an offense like this in my time on the bench," and sentenced Edmund Geiger to 16 to 20 years in prison with an expected release date of April 2039. He's currently incarcerated at the Trumbull Correctional Institution. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files,
man, he deserved more time than that. In my opinion, he most definitely deserved more time than that. But I'm glad that he up in jail and he's doing that time right there. Boy, tell you about these crackhead stories, Joe. These crackhead stories is real. Man, these crackhead stories is real. That what you did to that old lady, man, that's low. Shout out to Andre O.D. Kimball. That's low. That's low. He do and cocaine. One incident, he do cocaine. That's low. I'ma tell y'all this story. That's low. He do cocaine. And that's only one incident, he do cocaine. Right now, cause see, I'ma tell y'all this story, right? This is back when I was living on the south side of Chicago in the Argyle Gardens area. I did a drive along with y'all cocaine way back to show y'all why I used to live on the south side of Chicago. No cap, salute. So anyway, it was this dude. I won't say his name, none of that, right? But it was this dude. Everybody knew him in the hood. Knew his wife, knew his kids, all of them, right? Dude would go to work. He'd be with his kids and, be at the baseball games, but the man gets high. Hey, come on, cocaine. The man gets high. He do cocaine. He do cocaine. Even though his wife loved him so much, she don't like his habit. She knows that it's still he's able to every time he starts getting high off cocaine, right? Now, right? Back then, right? You know, look, we knew what it was like. Man, bro, he can't keep so to speak, get some for his kids, right? If he ran out of money and he couldn't get no crack, he'd take his kids like Nintendo games and all type of shit and pawn it over to the dope man. So he can get him an 8 ball or a quarter, whatever, right? Right. One day he hit a low. He do cocaine. This was 2 days before Christmas, back in 1998. 2 days before Christmas. What up, big nerd? He takes his kids' toys and give it to one of my bands that hustling or whatever, right? Now, even though, back then, you didn't have no feeling about what you did. Good morning, NC Lady B1. He felt the way about him his kids toys. Giving him his kids toys for the drugs, for the cocaine, right? So his wife, we know, like I said, we know them. His wife goes up to my man's crib and asks, "Can you please give back those toys? Whatever he owed, I'll work it out with you." He do cocaine, and at that point, that man do cocaine. We didn't see him no more. So that told me that he went to go get the help that he needed because cocaine. See, that was a low do cocaine. He took his kids' toys, pawned it off, so he could get some. He do cocaine. He do cocaine. That's low. That's low. And that's only one incident. Do y'all imagine if I live in the hood, how many times I just seen people take their kids, talking about Nintendo games, the whole system, take it to the dope man so they can get them drugs. They don't ever get the game back. Them kids, mad as hell, but they can't do shit about it because why? That habit kicks in. It's a done deal. That habit don't care about no kids, about no mama, daddy, nobody. That habit is where it's at. That's what they think about. They don't think about nothing else. That's low.
Kenya.
What you
Kenya.
want?
Kenya.
What?
What you doing? You bored?
No, I'm not bored.
I got a question for you. Straight up. Be real. I got a question.
What?
Kenya, I got a question.
What is it?
Let me eat your chocolate pudding.
Boy, that part always get me right there. Shout out to Andre O.D. Kimball. Lord Jesus Christ. Now I got another body cam story to go over, y'all. We're gonna go over this story right here. Let me eat your chocolate pudding. Lord Jesus Christ. Now, this one right here, should be real funny right here. When work wife shows up at your house to expose secret relationship. Now, this comes from Bodycam POV. This came out 2 days ago. Fair use. This is all for entertainment purposes only and to give my reaction to this body cam story.
Hendrix Gin, refreshingly curious.
Let's get him over there and do a search.
Ma'am?
Are you in a relationship with her?
No, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I messed up.
Was he gonna get the pizza?
On August 19th, 2022, officers responded to a residence in reference to a domestic dispute. This one's a bit messy. Allegedly, the husband's been cheating on his wife with someone at work. Now that his mistress is showing up at his family's doorsteps, he decides to pull a gun out and shoot. Also, he's a convicted felon, so he shouldn't have a gun in the first place.
Are you good right there?
Hey,
I just want to double.
Hey, see, first off, that's all on him right there. He brought that drama to his own house. Look, I don't care what nobody say. Having a work relationship and you already with somebody, that type of thing don't work. Especially if you got to think about it. You're seeing this woman just as much as you being around your wife, if not probably more. You sitting up here wooing her and everything at the damn job. Oh, you most definitely, you the one, this is all on you. You brought this drama to your doorstep. You most definitely brought this to your doorstep, and I don't have no empathy for you. And then you want to shoot at her when it's all your fault in the first place.
We'll check you one second, if you don't mind. Okay, you being cooperative with me and stuff like that. I'll make sure you ain't got no gun on you and stuff like that. Okay. Mind if I check right here in this immediate area right here?
Yeah, Nurse
You
Betty,
good?
you
Just
was
double check
tripping.
that. You'll stand back here.
Thank you, 30, returns on the 2016 Jeep Patriot.
What was your name, sir?
My name Frank Butts.
Okay. What's your
Yes, sir.
What's
Oh Lord Jesus Christ! Did y'all hear what his name is? Frank Butts. That is a funny name. Oh wait, just in case if y'all didn't hear what he said his name was.
Thank you, 30, returns on the 2016 Jeep Patriot.
What was your name, sir?
My name Frank Butts.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
My name is Frank Butts. Officer, yes, my name is Frank Butts. Boy, boy, y'all gonna have fun with that one up in the chat.
Sir, this woman, I don't know, she's I hate I ain't got involved with this woman. I work with this woman, but this woman is bipolar and she's psycho. Look, and then she got I want pictures of me. I want some done about it in her phone. Look.
Got contacted bootleggers. We're 10-4.
And it's funny, you know what's really funny about this story right here, Letitia? That he is crying foul about his work wife coming to his house. He wants to now tell the police, I regret even messing around with her. Now you regret messing around with this woman, but you did play with her emotions and every goddamn thing. And you think she gave a damn about you being married? It seemed like at this situation, she was about to make you choose. It's either you going to still be with your wife or you going to be with me. Feelings most definitely be getting involved in situations like this, but you know, some men be thinking they above all of it. You feel what I'm saying? But no, you're not above it. You played with that woman's emotions, no matter even if she knew that you was with your wife. Ain't no telling what he'd have told that work wife. I don't know the town, Nurse Betty. Probably somewhere down south.
This morning. All the Texas. Look, let's go. Look. They go scroll down in front of the top, sir. And then scroll down.
Okay, let me do this real quick, all right? Let's kind of bring this in where you see it all, okay? There we go.
You see that one of my on one picture right off.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna with that.
Yeah, but just read all the Texas. All the Texas. Just morning, they just came. I'm in my house trying to sleep from working at night, and then she just bam, 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 and knowing I'm married. You know what I'm saying? And I want to take a TP out on her, or I want to take a TP because I don't want her.
Man, you about to go to jail. You sitting up here crying foul, but you up here fucking around on your wife with your work wife. This is hilarious to me how he's sitting up here playing victim and now he wants to take out a restraining order out on the lady. Bro, you can't play victim in this situation, bro. You brought all this on yourself. I'm sorry.
Nowhere around me no more, you know what I'm saying? And then I really can wish that something be doing about I want a picture that she got of me inside her phone because that's not right. Because that unconsented and you know, and you doing it, that's not right.
Hey Frank, I'm Officer Elmore. I was the one who talked to you on the phone. Tell me what's going on.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I really truly made a terrible mistake by getting involved with this bipolar female, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To be honest, because
But you wait. So you're done for even messing with the bipolar woman then. You the one that's the dummy. You made a terrible mistake because she done came there to your house with you and your damn wife. Come on, boy, this is you're being very shameful right now, sir. Now she's bipolar, but she wasn't bipolar when you was having sex with her and fucking around with her. You liked it, that bipolar shit. So I ain't trying to hear you call her all out of name now because she done came and knocked at your home door. No. You don't get off that easy, my nigga, because you was loving every bit of that bipolar woman that you're calling that now.
I say,
I am a married man, been married 16 years, and this woman, she been harassing me. Look at all the, you seeing all the texts in my phone right now. So she came to my house, beating on the door. And then, like I say, I wanted pictures of me in her phone, and I asked her to delete those pictures, and she don't want to delete them. So I need something to be done about it.
Motherfucker, excuse me, sir. Sir, you sent her the pictures, sir. You sent it to her. She ain't obligated. You sent it on your own free will. So now all of a sudden, now you got a problem. But you didn't have a problem when you were sending these pictures to your work wife. So now it's a problem. Do y'all hear this shit? This man is straight up playing like he is a victim over here. And now he's scared that them damn pictures is going to get out to the wrong place. But motherfucker, you shouldn't have been dealing with her in the first place. The fuck?
Have you filed any reports against her for harassment communication?
I did. I want to do it right now.
Okay. So on previous incidents, you haven't though?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Have you gone down to the courthouse to talk about a TPO or anything like that?
No, ma'am. Because see, really, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't even go this far.
All right. So what happened this morning?
The only thing that happened this morning is the psycho came to my house and kept beating on my door, and I told her to get away.
Say psycho, who you referring to?
Geneva.
All right.
Yeah, came to my house.
Happened?
Yeah, I came to the house. I told her, she gave me $100 yesterday, really, because really just on the string. But then she came to my house like demanding, give me $100 back. I ain't got no money to give you, and I.
Oh, so you borrowed money from her and she wanted her money back. And you probably was ducking her calls and her texts and everything. And she called you out on your bullshit and was like, oh, okay, well, you don't want to answer the phone. You don't want to respond to my texts. Oh, okay, well, let me come on over there to their house and get my money. But listen to how he spins the story.
I gave her money back and told her to get the hell out my yard. I told her to get the hell out my yard. You know what I'm saying? She told my gun or something. I did not crack no gun at that woman. I did not shoot no gun at that woman. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no.
You normally keep a gun on?
No, I'm God's son, man. I got a tattoo on something.
Search your vehicle for a gun?
I just started checking.
You did?
Yes, I do not have no gun. You know what I'm saying? The woman just
she keeps on like trying to get money out of them and stuff like that. So
harassing me.
All those text messages here.
Yeah. Harassing me.
I think she was texting you. This is alleged, right? I think she was texting you all the many times because of you actually owing her $100. But you was ducking her and you wasn't responding. Now you want to lay it out to the police that she's stalking you. But in fact, she's trying to find out when you're going to pay her $100. I believe that's just what it is. You wasn't really planning on paying her $100. And instead of you being right about the situation and just giving her money and let it be the end of it, you the one that's dragging it out more than what it really is. Because you're not even telling the truth. You're not telling the truth, sir.
That's what I'm glad I say. I got more then on my phone. She probably got so many voice messages on my phone.
Do you have any text messages or voicemails that would corroborate anything else that might have happened earlier today?
I saw this right here. She coming about money and she saying all this in the phone. You know what I'm saying? And talking about where she gonna go on my wife's or harass my wives. You know what I'm saying? You know, she trying to start confusion because I don't want to deal with her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with her.
What's the $100 she's talking about?
Huh?
What's that $100 she's talking about?
Yeah, the $100 where she came by my house. You know what I'm saying? She gave me $100 yesterday. On the strength. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even ask for the money. She gave it to me because she said she knew what my check was.
Hey, my man, do you happen to know what's going on between your dad and some female out here? Does your dad live here with you? Yeah. You mind putting that down for me? Appreciate it. What's going on with them?
Correct, Letitia.
Have you heard anything out here?
Ex-felons, if you're a felon, if you have a felony, you're not allowed to have any type of guns on you at all. Now, I don't believe that lady gave it to you off the strength, because if she really gave it to you off the strength, then I just don't see a scenario where she comes to your house, bamming on your door and interrupting your peace. Me personally, I don't see nobody. If she gave it to him off the strength, then that means she gave it to you free in the clear. That means that she doesn't expect you to pay her back $100. But apparently for her to bam on your door and interrupt what you got going on, I think it's a whole different story, and you just ain't keeping it real, in my opinion.
Did they get an altercation in the last like 20 minutes or so?
I'm just getting up.
You been getting up?
Yeah, I'm just waking up.
Oh, okay.
So you haven't seen your dad when he was out here or anything? No. Your dad own a firearm at all?
No.
No?
I know.
Not that you know of. Does he have any issues with a female or anything that we'd be getting a call back?
Yeah, I sure want to know about that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. If you don't mind, hang out with her real quick.
I'm just sitting down here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll come over here and sit. How often do you guys shoot off fireworks over here?
All the time.
All the time?
Yeah, he keep fireworks.
Oh, yeah. I know. Every time we get a fireworks complaint out here, I'm like, come on now.
Yeah.
Just having a good time.
Yeah, he keep. She knew what my check was. Yeah, she said, I can help you. I'll give you $100 until you can get right. But then she came to my house demanding money, so I gave her $100 back.
So wait, it's either she gave it to you off the strength, or she knew when you was getting your check and you was just gonna give it back. See, y'all hear the double talking that the man doing. That's why I call cap on the whole story. You ain't keeping it real.
And I told her to leave. I said, get my yard. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know you don't even supposed to be in my yard like this.
Did that occur up there at your house this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you come here?
Because I came here to buy me some alcohol. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I came here to buy
Was
me.
there anybody else that was out there with you this morning? During
No, like I said, I was at home in the bed asleep. Yeah, I was at home in the bed asleep.
Do you have a ring camera, a security camera, anything at your house that might have caught that?
I'm trying to see where they at. I'm trying to see what city and state they in.
Right.
Now the wife should be
Is
at
there
home.
anybody in your neighborhood that might have one? It's like, I want to get both sides of the story. I want to find out the truth, right? So you got your side, she's got her side. Somewhere in the middle is the truth. I'm trying to get to that.
Well, the
truth is that luckily a neighbor of his has a camera at her front door, and officers are currently looking through the footage.
So it's a motion sensor, so I'm watching him walk out.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't deal with my neighbors like every other man because I don't even really, you know what I'm saying? I work at night and I come home, I play my game board, you know what I'm saying? And I just try to, you know, really I play my game board to myself now because my brothers don't even stay with me no more. I play the cornhole, I go up and down.
Is there anybody that lives with you there?
My son, but he's not there. I ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody's supposed to be there right now.
No,
Nobody that was with you earlier this morning.
No, ma'am.
It's time, your time, not just to go back to school, but to come back and move forward.
I've been popping all sorts of firecrackers, haven't you?
Yeah, man, it's a lot more. You buy them every other day.
Yeah, what is this, like a
Hey, Carlos, he was doing more than playing the game board. He was playing the sex board with the worth wife. Shit, he talking about a damn game board. Shit, man, come on, man.
hobby and obsession? Like what?
I think it's just an obsession, I guess.
Who's buying them all? Your dad?
Yeah, he loved them. He loved them. For real.
And the neighbors don't get mad about that?
Man, they probably do what you see. He got, but those neighbors, they love him, and she don't mind.
Everyone's got their vice. I guess his is firecrackers. That's
Man, I'm saying though, I wouldn't want to be a neighbor. And I'm, you know, and I'm saying.
Well, sure, you say you wouldn't want to be the neighbor, but you got to put up with it too because you live here.
Right.
Does not bug you?
Man, dude, man, his wife, you should see how she, you know, she don't like my work, but he do. He love him, man.
Your wife is
at work.
And your son is?
I don't know. He probably be with his
Oh, okay. Well, Letitia, he just answered that. His wife right now is at work. So apparently the wife wasn't there when she showed up. Now, I'm just guessing that part right there because he just stated when the police officer asked, "Where's your wife?" She's at work. So there go the answer to that question right there.
Man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was, you know, I didn't take it. I was came home and tired from previous night before last. because I had got like 1 hour of sleep yesterday, taking care of business with me and my wife, and stayed up all day yesterday.
I don't even know how you just want to spend your money and keep spending your money on those things every week. Ending up in smoke.
Can I point out the irony real quick?
What did?
Hey, up in smoke.
Yeah,
up in
hey,
smoke.
You spending like, I don't even pay for like a pack of these, maybe $4. He be like $400 every trip for them fireworks. And
Reggie Reg, what's the word, bro?
Somebody check.
All day yesterday, I had to go to work last night. I was 1 hour of sleep and came home. I guess because she felt like that I didn't want to spend time with her, be with her that morning. She went and got nothing else, because I wanted to come home and rest.
And you said that you're married.
Yes, ma'am.
16 years. You live with your wife.
Yes, ma'am.
You never lived with Miss Collins?
No, ma'am.
You
No.
Stay with her?
No, ma'am.
Are you in a relationship with her?
Not, no, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? I can admit to y'all that I messed up by getting involved in crazy woman. You know what I'm saying? Where for in a relationship, that what you know that.
Sir, you can't keep calling that lady crazy because you had to know that this lady was a little off, but you still dealt with the lady. Come on, man. You knew. Come on, man. You put yourself in this situation. The part that's getting me about the whole thing is him crying like a victim. Now he want to take out a restraining order on the lady. But, bro, I think you was stringing the lady along to make it seem like, bro, you was going to eventually leave your wife. Because I just don't see a scenario where a sad woman comes to their house like that unless it's conversations that you're having with this woman to lead her on to make it seem like eventually you was going to leave your wife. Or even a sad woman don't sit up there and be giving no man no money. I just don't know a scenario like that. Now, maybe it is, but in most cases, the side chick ain't giving the man that's married any type of money. In most cases. So that's why I don't understand what the fuck is you talking about? She crazy and all this and that. Well, my nigga, you knew she was crazy when you was dealing with her from the jump. And you still continue to deal with her. Up until this point, like you just said, you didn't think it would come to this. But then that's on you. You fucking around with that lady's emotions and shit. Ain't no telling what the fuck you done told that lady while y'all together and shit. Come on, man.
She can't have. You know what I'm saying? And then just as soon as if I'm not at her home in the morning time or whatnot.
Lou, I'm not debating that part. All I'm saying is that in most cases, bro, in most cases, I don't know a lot of scenarios where the side chick is giving a married man that she knows is married any type of money unless the married man was sitting up promising her that he eventually is going to leave his wife. That's all I'm saying in that situation. Some will now. I won't debate that part. Some will. But in most cases, especially if she's a young woman. Now again, a young woman can give an old man some money. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that. But it has to be under a certain circumstance. Unless she think in her mind that he's gonna end up leaving that woman of his that he's married to. So yes, is there scenarios that a side chick can actually give that man some money? Yes, but you damn sure better believe the minute that he lied to that side chick, oh, she's coming to knock at that goddamn door. Excuse me, sir. You ducking my calls, you ducking my texts. What's going on? Exactly, Reggie Reds. They ain't doing it for no reason. Even if they do give the man that's married and all that, the side chick giving a married man some money, they looking at the bigger picture. They thinking like, oh well, shit. When he hit it big, goddamn, he gonna look out. He telling me all the things I want to hear. Whole time he ain't gonna never leave his wife for the side chick. And when the side chick actually realized that he ain't gonna leave his wife for her, then here come the ignorant bullshit that comes right behind it.
Oh, I'm this and that. I'm tricking off. I'm tricking off. I know you're tricking off. I
So
know you're
basically, what you're telling me is that because you guys aren't having,
You is tricking off. You is tricking off. Come on, man. Don't be in denial now. You tricking off. Shit, what was the lie?
sex anymore. She's coming around saying, "Hey man, give me money."
He's seen all the text.
I got you. All right, you hang tight right here. I'll be right back. Okay.
So, how long you known her?
Well, we've been working together now for about we've been working together because I've been working at the job for about 2 years. So she was just sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all work the same shift?
Yes, sir.
When y'all supposed to be back at work again?
Tonight we go to work tonight.
What time?
We go to work tonight around by I have to be to work at 9:45. She has to be to work at 10:15.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you you might want to contact your job. Let them know what she's accusing you of.
Yes, sir.
That way they can keep y'all separated.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
No, one half domestic. It's going to be a follow-up from a domestic from earlier.
Yes, ma'am. You know. Yeah. So she came to your house this morning, and you didn't even step outside. You stayed at the door.
And I told her, no, I came and gave her money.
Did you walk?
Oh, now they about to get him with the bullshit lie. Because, see, they don't ask that question for a reason. They didn't look at the video footage from the neighbor's house. So they asked him a straight up question that he should have been able to tell the truth on. Did you step out that house? And then he had to think about it. No, actually, yeah, I did because I gave her money.
Walk out to the car and give her money?
Yeah, I gave her money. I said, then leave. I said, will you please leave my house? I said, please leave my house.
Yeah.
I said, please leave my house. I said, heck of your money. I said, heck of your money.
Yeah.
Because don't think that, you know what I'm saying, that you got that over my head, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't asked you for it anyway.
Yeah.
You volunteered to give me that, you know what I'm saying?
No. You gave her a sob story, my nigga. Come on, man. And she jammed down with you and fucking with you. She didn't want to see a person. Now, look. Now, regardless of what you may say about a side chick, but if she fucking with you and you laying out a sob story to her, shit, in a way, she felt obligated to help you out, and especially if she knowing when you get paid. Come on, man. Y'all know how this shit go. Exactly, Letitia. He was dry begging because he knew he could get away with it, and she'll go ahead. You think this is the first time that this side chick then gave him some money? All account of he laid out some sob-ass story just to do nothing but dry beg, but not inadvertently ask her. He didn't straight up ask her. He inadvertently asked her for the money, and she gave it to him. So I don't want to hear that shit, man, talking about, well, I didn't ask her for the money in the first place. She just gave it to me. Yeah, you laid out a sob story for her to feel sorry for you to give you the $100. Come on, man. Who we think you playing with?
You knew what my check was.
Yeah.
And you volunteered to give me that. But then I said, well, listen. I said, well, you know, I ain't gonna be able to pay you back until about like the end of the month.
Nurse said his wife at work at this.
You know what I'm saying? But now that I can't go and spend time with her this morning, you know what I'm saying? You see all the harassing texts.
Yeah.
That unwanted pictures she got.
And there's no back from you. I'd recommend you not even responding back to her from now on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This officer here will tell you how to get a TPO.
Yes, sir.
You know where she lives at?
Yes, sir.
Where at?
She stayed on.
And what'd you say your dad's name was?
Frank.
So you're Frank and he's Frank?
Yeah.
Frank Sr., Frank Jr.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
You and her met at work.
Yes, sir.
That's how y'all had y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And like I said, I hate you know what I'm saying? I hate I even did that. That's one of the regrets that I really, it's a regret that I'm dealing with within. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a regret that I'm dealing with within.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to have nothing else to do with that. I want her to stay around, away from my house. And you know what I'm saying? I know we have to work together. You know what I'm saying?
You need to let your job know.
Yes, sir. And they already know how crazy she is sometimes because she done acted out on me on my job.
Yeah.
They know how she'll get fruity.
Yeah.
She'll get the alcohol in and then she just got to get fruity. Fruity, that's why.
You drinking alcohol with her. See, this is the shit that I don't like. Y'all sitting up drinking together, my nigga. So why are you trying to put out her and make it seem like she just an alcoholic? I can tell that you a fucking alcoholic. What the fuck is we really talking about here? You're an alcoholic. You sitting up drinking with her. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I hate how you got involved there.
Did she pull into your driveway?
Nope, taken. He popped around in the air. Yep.
Damn.
How many times did he point it at the car?
Hold on. I'm trying to rewatch. We're watching it again.
You see him come out.
So pulls it out of his right bottom pocket. Racks around. Shoots one in the air.
Oh, shit.
I love Rise mushroom coffee, and not just because I look good drinking it. Hello there.
All right.
Yeah, she pulled like on the side. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Pulled down into your driveway?
Yes, sir.
How close was she to your front door?
She wasn't that close to my, but she came knocking on my front door.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
she was like from here to your vehicle.
Yeah, she came banging on my
Not in the road.
Yeah.
She didn't get out of the car or the road.
Yeah. She came banging on my front door. That woke me up. That woke me up. I was in there trying to sleep.
It looks like he pulled the gun back out and he got back to the door. Trying to get to his actually pointed it back out.
10-4. It looks like he pulled the gun back out when he got back to the door, and we're trying to get to it to see if he ever actually pointed it back at her. When he comes back to the door, they're arguing and everything. He said, "Hold on a second." Pulls out the gun again as she's arguing, and then tries to rack another round, and then the video cuts out again. So we 100% have that he cranked off one round and he pulled it out a second time. So we can't, the one that I can.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, this old man, what's going on, Uncle Will? Good afternoon to you, sir. Happy Saturday to you, bro. Hope all is well with you, Uncle Will. This man has played himself. He'd allowed this woman to trick him off the streets, ladies and gentlemen. They is taking him to jail. All that you got to tell your job and all this and that about the woman and all this and that shit ain't gonna matter at this point. They got you on video, boom, shooting the gun in there. So you may have to tell your job you may be incarcerated for a couple of days until you get your bond, until you go to court and get bonded out. Because it don't look good for you going to work at this point. They taking you to jail.
Verify that he shot was directly in the air. The video cuts out.
I was gonna risk it.
Carlos said he go get that neighbor. Look, he got to get out of jail first, Carlos. He got to get out of jail first, Carlos. He going to jail. I know he's sitting up here thinking to himself, this rotten bitch. But he can't. Look, he can say that all he want, but he the one that tricked his own self up off the streets.
We're taking it up. Well, I'm getting arrested. Hold on. She's going to explain it.
They're going to explain anything to you.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody gunshot right.
Arrest for aggravated assault terroristic threat. I'm going to read you something and we're going to talk further about this. You understand? You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You're on Facebook. That's fine. All right, you have the right to remain silent. You can talk and read if you understand these rights as I've read them to you. Having these rights in mind, are you willing to talk? Having these rights in mind.
Yes, we got now to talk, man.
Okay. So, tell me from the time that you showed up to your house, walk me through that.
All I know, Mel, is that I was in the bed sleep. I heard banging on my door. You know what I'm saying? Banging on my door. And like I said, when I heard banging on my door, I came to my door. And then when she went to acting out about money, and I went back in my house and gave her her money.
Okay.
It's all good.
This is, you know what, sir, do you think that officer is asking you that question for nothing? Sir, you are a felon. You're not even supposed to have any type of gun on your person being a felon. That's one. For two, you shot in the air, which is very so irresponsible on your part because guess what? It could have hit anybody, even you shooting in the air. You keep talking about you paid her money back. The police don't give a fuck about that. The police want you to say that you took your gun from off your right side of your hip and you shot in the air to scare away. I mean, come on, you on video, bro. That police officer ain't asked you that question for no reason.
Hell out my yard.
So tell me about that interaction.
The interaction is,
what up, Bill?
I just put the money in, when she was sitting in her car, I throw the money over there on the passenger side and said, there goes your money right there. I said, will you please leave out my yard? I said, will you please leave out my yard? I said, I'm finna call the police. You know what I'm saying? But I was pretending like
I agree, Letitia. He should have never, my thing is, he should have never even involved the gun in the first place. He should have never even involved the gun in the first place. That's just the way I look at it. The fuck, what the fuck? You scared of a woman to that degree when you sitting up here doing wrong by your wife in the first place by cheating with a work wife. So you the one that's wrong. You wrong on all levels. Think about it, sir. Think about it. You weren't even supposed to even have the fucking gun. So you the one, you most definitely need. That's some stupid shit on your part.
when they call the police, whenever they call the police, taking it out by the scale so she can't leave out my yard. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that was. And like I said, I showed him all the crazy text messages in my phone, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of this when I never.
He going all the way around. Now notice, y'all, he didn't mention the part of how he had that gun and shot up in the air. He didn't mention none of that. He's at this point still playing victim. Sir, you being the victim and playing the victim right now ain't gonna work. Because see, you was wrong for even having a gun on your person being a felon in the first place. For two, you shot the gun in the air. Bro, that bullet could have went to anybody, bro, at that point. So, bro, you was just all the way wrong in this situation and you got played.
Occurred out in my house, sleep.
All right, so let's back up. So you gave her the money and then you told her
leave. Yeah,
right?
I told her
Right.
leave.
Is that before or after you pulled the gun out?
It's one no before. I gave her her money.
So you did pull the gun out?
No.
At what point did you pull the gun out?
I ain't pulling no gun out.
None whatsoever?
No.
Okay. Do you have any guns?
No.
Well, if he doesn't own a gun, he probably borrowed this one from someone.
Can you airdrop it to him?
Yes.
That would work great because when she sends it to me, it's
It
all
comes
blurry.
because I got iPhone, he got Samsung.
So
that was after.
Yeah.
Yes, that was after the shot. It picked up some minutes later.
Okay, so she didn't just divvy out immediately. Who's talking right there?
That's the lady in the car.
Oh, it's picking her up?
Yeah.
That good?
Damn.
Wow.
See?
Yeah, I'm $395. I think that's $396.
Thank you for showing us this. Being cooperative.
My wife have a gun, but I don't have no
What
gun.
color is your watch gun?
She got a shotgun.
What is it?
Wow. Wow. Do y'all hear this? This man is sitting up here throwing his own wife under the damn bus. God damn. He is cleanly throwing his wife under the bus. He do not want to accept responsibility for him having that damn illegal gun by him being the felon. No, he'd rather throw his wife under the bus to try to save his own ass.
Shotgun.
Okay, what else do you have?
That's it.
What else do you have?
That's nothing.
Nobody else has a gun
No.
in the house. All right. Well, based on the information that we have, there was in fact a firearm involved. So you are under arrest for aggravated assault.
Look at his face. Look at his
Can you
face.
fire the gun? Yep.
Look at his face. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. He can't say shit at this point. Look at his face. He got the dumbfounded face right there. God damn. Boy, this some dumbass snitching right here, though, not worth it. He done did some dumbass shit. Oh, God damn. And then he an ex-felon at that? You getting caught with an illegal gun and you still can't tell the truth? And they got you on video? Oh, Lord. See, this the type of shit that I like right here. When a motherfucker sit up here and lie and you got video proof to show XYs and then you show them the proof and then they just sitting up there looking stupid as a motherfucker. God damn, boy, you ain't shit.
I can get a gunshot residue.
Let's get him over there and do a
Look at this shit here.
Do you want to ask for?
Can I please
Will
park?
you allow us to park the car?
Yes,
Is that okay with
yes,
you?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Please.
you give me consent to have
Yes,
this
ma'am.
vehicle moved by one of us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
What up with it,
then we'll take
Blur?
the keys so that way you have that in your property, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, that part of it.
Mr. Butts, would you mind if we went back through your car?
Look, all in one day. Now, peep this out, ladies and gentlemen. All in this morning, this day when this happened, he loses his wife, he loses side chick, and he loses his freedom. Just peep game. He ain't gonna have that luxury of being with that side chick no more. He's not gonna have the luxury of being with his wife no more. And he don't have the luxury of his freedom anymore. Why? Because he has been making dumb decision after dumb decision after dumb decision. All three of those things he has lost all in the blink of an eye because of a fucking decision that he made to mess with a woman on his job. Oh, well, now it's quadruple because now he loses his fucking job. So let's add to that one. He loses his job, he loses his freedom, he loses his wife, and he loses the side chick. God damn, boy, that's a lot of L's.
Or and just checked it again and make sure there's no guns in there.
Go ahead.
Who do you want to turn the car over to?
Well, my wife will come get my car. I called my wife.
Are you?
I cannot let them
You
know
gonna-
that my wife will come get
You gonna let me back it in here?
Yes, sir.
That good with you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
he gave us permission for
And
Hey.
can I let them know?
You can see me sticking all this money in your wallet. You see that? Okay. And we're gonna take your ID out, so we'll need that.
Hang here while we search for.
Uncle Will, I find it to be pitiful when the individual that makes all of these wrong decisions like this, I mean, look, you can't feel sorry for an individual like this. He thought with the little head instead of his big head, and now look at him all the way in its entirety. He loses every fucking thing. Like that. All accounted because he went out there being emotional about that woman bamming on that damn door for her $100. But you sitting up here fucking with this lady at the job. You done told all your business, I believe, to this side chick about you being married. Mm-hmm. Damn. Boy, I'm talking about lose it all within a blink of an eye. Just lose it all the way in its entirety.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. All that's gonna be in there. Nothing's gonna be touched. We're gonna hang on to this.
You can turn around here and stay right here so that way you can walk from the research field, okay?
I know you kind of pick on that side.
I just looked right here up under, maybe up under the seat. So
I looked in that trash can up front. I know there's some more out back.
Hey, sir, can I call my wife?
Not right now. Give us a minute. You can ask this. She's the arresting officer. You can ask her, but she'll probably have the same answer. You got a You got a bee around your head. There you go. I don't want you to get stung. Yes, sir. I like to give everybody this courtesy, and I've already given you a pretty good search, but I do tell everyone that if you're unaware, if you take any contraband that shouldn't be in the jail into the jail, that is an instant charge from the jail. That's not me, that's them. So if you got anything shoved anywhere weird or anything that we should know about before we get there, it's better if we address it here before you get to the jail. Is there anything anywhere that it shouldn't be?
Hey, listen, sir, it's a fake $100 bill in there that I found in my thing. It's no, it's
What the fuck? I don't think they was talking about. You think they care about a fake $100 bill, my nigga? Bro, this man can't be this damn slow. This man is worried about a fake ass $100 bill. They talking about weapons, my nigga. You think they give a fuck about a phony 100?
Fold it up in here.
Yeah, read it up. Okay, I found it in the car right there on the jaw. I was gonna play a prank on somebody.
I don't need look.
It's all right. It says motion picture use.
I don't even want to know if he did. I don't see how. I don't see how he can put a gun in anywhere on his body and try to hide that. I can't see it. Man, hell no. Boy, this man is slow. Now, that part I don't know if they're going to charge him for the fake bill. I'm not sure about that. But I don't think in that situation, though, Letitia, they was worried about a fake bill. They was talking about weapons. This motherfucker sit up here talking about a fake $100 bill.
So it says copy on it. So that's not illegal to have. I'm going to stick it back in your wallet. Yeah, I appreciate you telling me that, though. That's good. I appreciate that. The gist of it.
Right. Thank you, officer. It's not illegal for you to have a fake $100 bill. That's not what they was referring to. When you go to jail, they tell you right off the rip, if you have anything on your person that we don't find and the jails find it, that's going to be an additional charge. So they make, look, this is because I know they looking for weapons or drugs. And they just trying to make sure you don't got no type of drugs or no weapons on your person before they lock you up in that bullpen. Now, if it comes to find out, because they're going to take you up in the room and they're going to strip you down butt naked and make you bend over and cough. Yeah. So at that point, if they find anything then they can add an additional charge to the charges that you already going to have pending against you. He talking about a fake $100 bill, though.
Right, that's all of it, right? That's nothing else. No, nothing like that. Okay. I try to warn everybody, try to let them be honest with me before we get there, because there's been a few times we make it through that threshold and it's a bad day for them, or a worse day, I guess.
I'll get the car done.
Do you have a? I have one in my car.
Is there any way I can call my wife and let her know what's going on?
Yeah, you could have done that just now. All right, I'll get a bag for your stuff in the meantime.
I do ask, just don't tell her to drive up here or anything like that right this second. We don't need none of that drama up here in the parking lot.
No.
We usually don't let people use their phones once they're already in these handcuffs, but she's being nice to you. So. Okay, yeah, I got him. He's about to pull off. Let's walk over to my car while you do that. We'll walk over here to this
they sure is
less nice car than hers.
Definitely being nice to him.
You got about 30 seconds to a minute on that phone call, then we're going to go ahead and go, okay?
Damn.
Hey, Nikki. Hey, baby. No. Hey, look, they've been lock me up for terroristic threat and aggravated assault. You know what I'm saying? Because that crazy ass got that woman came to my house and got them. I tried to tell her to get. You know what I'm saying? She telling
man, look. See, here you go. Now you want to play foul and cry victim to your wife, bro. Just tell her, man, where you going. Find out what jail cell you're going to so your wife can possibly go and get you out. All that you only got minutes. You ain't got nothing but maybe 3 to 4 minutes on the call. Stop being a fucking victim right now. Just tell your wife that you're going to jail and what jail you going to, man. Shit.
About it. Yeah, I shot a gun at her and something, I don't know, it's a crazy. But and when I talked to the police,
bro, you did shoot the gun in the air to get the woman to go away. You might didn't shoot the gun at her personally, like aim the gun and shoot. Hey, Rachel, how you doing? You might didn't do it that way, but you shot in the air so you could get that woman away from your house, sir. It's on video. It's on video, and you still lied to the damn police. You threw your own wife under the bus. Now you need her help. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, niggas sometimes ain't no fucking good.
but I'm down here at the bootlegger, and the Jeep's gonna be at bootlegger. So when you get a chance, you can get the Jeep from bootleg.
Okay, so what is good process?
It's aggravated assault and terrorist threat, baby. Goddamn, Geneva got no crazy that came to the house, but I just come get the car and I'll talk to you more about it. Okay. All right.
This is tech that has made a new reality possible for patients. With Nuvia dental implants.
So look, this is gonna be sealed up. That you know that all that money got put in your wallet is sealed up in this bag. It's gonna go in the back of my car, and you will get it back when we get to the jail. Okay.
Yes,
anytime there's any cash involved, I'd like to make sure that you see that. It's gonna go right in there. We're gonna get you to have a seat right here. Okay. All right. So put your butt in first. Here, let me move that trash bag out. Actually, sorry, I pulled this off the road just a minute ago for stuff in the roadway. Yeah, you're gonna put your butt in first, and then push yourself backwards. Okay.
Wait, man, I'm trying to see where they
push
at.
yourself back. And if you want to lean your back up against that, you can. Do you want me to put a seatbelt on you? You don't have to. No, okay, yeah. If you want to lean your back up against that seat right there, or up against the door, it's much more comfortable. All right, we're about to take off.
Did you hear the shot? Were you asleep?
I literally just came home. I walked in the door at 1:14.
Oh, so you weren't even here. So they're knocking on the door and you're saying,
Because I was in the shower.
Oh, Letitia, he called his wife. He called his wife to tell his wife where the Jeep was going to be at. So the Jeep is going to still be at the bootleg. And whenever she get off of work, she just going to come and get the car. So that's about the gist of that. The police backed the car to a parking spot over there where the bootleg spot where they all was. And he called his wife. They allowed him to get on the phone, call his wife so he can allow his wife to know. No, they was at a bootleg spot. He was going to get some alcohol. No, that in that situation right there where they was, no, they showing two different spots. They showing the neighbor, they now at the neighbor's house looking at the video, but they got other officers on where he was. He was at the bootleg spot going to get some damn alcohol. So no, that's at two different places. They just flipping back and forth. You feel what I'm saying? So like they at the bootleg spot with him, and then you got police officers over there at his neighbor's house looking at the video of him shoot the gun in the air and try to scare the girl. Yeah. The police was at his house. They talked to the son and everything, but he's not the man himself that's going to jail ain't at his house. He was at the bootleg spot trying to get him some alcohol. So that's what it is.
Like nobody supposed to be here, and then I just jumped out and I looked up like the police.
Oh, okay.
So and then I hate Mr. Frank because he nice.
No.
But
you can't go around doing that, can you?
Yeah, and I have a little baby, he's 4. So yeah, nah. I hate it, but
that's crazy.
At the end of the day.
Damn. So I thought you said that you don't really be paying attention to your neighbors. Why your neighbor just said that you was a nice guy? So evidently you have some type of a rapport with this neighbor right here that was able to catch the video footage of you shooting your gun in the air. You told the police you don't even mess with your neighbor. See, look, his lies is being exposed right now, because if that lady don't have no type of rapport with him at all, she wouldn't even been able to tell the police that he was a nice guy, in her opinion. So that means that they have some type of rapport with one another, that they speak to one another. But you told the police you don't fuck with your neighbors.
Right, wrong is wrong.
The suspect's son informed officers that he had the oven on this whole time, so they went on a quick side mission.
Okay.
And the kids ain't right though.
Okay. We're just going to go in, literally just turn it off, and then walk back out, okay?
Does he want it? That thing's done.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I want to get the man his pizza.
Use like a good rag, not paper
I
towels.
got like 2.
Okay. Well,
How the heck was he gonna get the pizza?
listen, man.
We burnt that pizza.
Look, man, we try to take care of you.
I was smelling it and I was like, that thing is done.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
As always, check the pin comments for updates. The suspect was booked for aggravated assault, terroristic threats and acts, possession of firearm by convicted felon, and reckless conduct.
Why buy ordinary furniture when you can come home to King?
Boy, that was some crazy. That I knew that was going to be a crazy story right there in itself, ladies and gentlemen. That was crazy. And I wouldn't even blame the wife if she upped and left him. I couldn't blame that wife if she upped and left that man. That man did her wrong, bro. It ain't even a point of the cheating part, but you tried to throw your wife under the bus when they asked you about a pistol that you shot in the air. You didn't think for a minute, sir, that they was going to do a gunshot residue test on you to see if you actually just shot a gun off? Appreciate that, Lou. Oh my God, boy. This it don't matter what age you is. You could be a young fool or you can most definitely be an old fool. But it's so disheartening when you see an older person acting this way. It's like, bro, you old enough to understand right from wrong. You should already know how to move. And you played yourself by even dealing with a woman that you work with, bro. You played yourself. Now, everybody up in that damn job gonna be talking hellified shit about you because I would. Boy, I couldn't have been no employee there at the job that you worked at because I most definitely would have been talking shit. I'd be like, man, you see this stupid motherfucker here? Whole time you seeing what the fuck going on, and he's sitting up here wooing the woman and every goddamn thing. You done wooed that woman so damn much she actually believed you and thought that you was gonna actually be with her. But in fact, you never had any plans on being with that woman, and you was just sitting up there using that woman, and that woman got enough of you using her, so she came to knocking at that goddamn door. Say, no, I ain't got no money to give your grown ass. Can I get my $100 back? You didn't. If you was just gonna give her $100 back, then it wasn't no need for you to shoot no gun in the air to get her away. She came to get her fucking money. Jesus Christ. You shooting a gun in the air, just like your neighbor said. She got a 4-year-old daughter. The public figure killer. What's up with it, the public figure killer? I see you up in the building. All is truly well with myself. The public figure killer. Boy, that's funny. And just because you came up here, public figure killer, it only would be right that I play the drop. Shout out to the meal ticket for public figure killer. I'm the public figure killer, nigga.
Shot Town coming to ATL, bitch ass nigga.
Motherfucker, I want my money back.
What the fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. If I'm in my feelings, I'm in my motherfucking feelings.
Who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah, any one of you bitches come on my motherfucking YouTube page and start that bullshit with me. I'm telling you, I'm telling. Leave me the fuck alone with all that negative shit.
Yeah, I'm on camera telling you I'm gonna take your punk ass down. I'm gonna see you soon. And I mean every motherfucking word I say. You not gonna do me in any type of way, motherfucker. Shot-Town coming to ATL, bitch ass nigga.
Who in the fuck did you give them 4 pairs of shoes that I spent my hard-earned money on to support what you had going on in Brunswick, sir? And if you can't tell me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, sir, I want my money back, bitch. Yeah, I want my money back. I spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. I spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. Motherfucker. I didn't give it to you. I gave it for the kids. I gave it for the kids. So where's my money at, motherfucker? Or who did you give them shoes to? That's the fuck I want to know. You call me a crackhead, you call me whatever, you call me a snake, you call me whatever. Ain't no motherfucker, no snake that will ride 15 motherfucking hours to Brunswick from Chicago to come support and bring you some motherfucking shoes for kids that don't have. So I want to know, where the fuck did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from, motherfucker? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who did you give them 4 pairs of shoes from? And sir, if you can't show me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, motherfucker, I want my money back. Motherfucker, I want my money back. Cause you a fraud. You think this a motherfucking game? I'm a real nigga. In the hood, motherfucker. You wanna play this game with me? I swear you don't want to play this game with me, Kwame. I know too many motherfuckers that will bring you down, bro. See, fucking then, I'm capping like a motherfucker. But I bet you, Kwame Brand is the biggest cap. Who the fuck did you give them 4 pairs of shoes from that I gave to you, sir? That I drove out my way to support, sir? I want to know. Can you answer that? Since you don't want me on your lives and you don't have nothing to say to me, well, answer that motherfucking question, my nigga. Where the fuck, who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah. That's what I want to know.
That again, that shoe drive was a sham because I didn't see nothing. I saw a picture of you probably had did that several days ago and staged it.
Trolling bitches. Shout out to the bill ticket for a public figure killer. 7-Eleven Goon Value 1. Damn, meal ticket, I think you need to come out with another public figure killer. 7-Eleven Goon Volume 2. Shit, what, I gotta get clipped up or yelling and screaming at a motherfucker? Shit. If that's all I need to do, I can most definitely do that right about now. Shit. Yeah. But shout out to the chat, man. Y'all been awesome up in here. Again, happy Saturday to everybody. Hopefully everyone is well. Shit. I mean, hell, Lou. If you know, look, I don't do it no more, but every now and again, I'll turn up for a motherfucker. Every now and again, I don't mind turning up. Uh-oh, Stilly Dan. Stilly Dan, you got a request, Stilly Dan? You want who got punked? Well, now, Steely Dan, I could play Who Got Pumped in the Locker Room. I could play that. But can I ask for any cheerful donations around here? I mean, I'm just asking. What up with it, Steady Grinding? Now, I'm going to play it now. I'm going to play it, but I mean, is it too much to ask for anyone to donate to the content that I'm laying out on this Saturday afternoon? Is it too much now? Just let me know now in the chat if it's too much now. I'm not asking for much. Anything that you could donate will be very much appreciative. Brothers and sisters, get on your PayPal. Get on your PayPal. Get on your PayPal. Brothers and sisters, get on your Cash App. Get on your Cash App. Shout out to Andre O.D. Kimball.
Ears got his phone out after he got punked in our team meeting by the veteran. How you get? And then Ear. Who the first nigga to talk? Got for Kwame in the locker room. Ears got his phone out. He got all these niggas up here. All these niggas up here, right? I just said after he got punked in the locker room, first nigga to jump out the window for him. Ears. Everybody shut the fuck up. Got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Who got punked?
When the man the veteran, you just said he a rookie, just like you said you was
my 30 years. So Kwame, there ain't no problem yet? Kwame, there ain't no problem yet? No problem? It's cool. I said you got punked in the locker room. You got punked in the locker room. Phone out. Who you texting, boy? Where the problem at? In the locker room. Who got punked in the locker room?
Hey, Gil, who got punked in the locker room?
Who got punked in the locker room? Who got punked in the locker room? I say, who got punked in the locker room? Yeah, Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy?
Hey, Gil, who got punked in the locker room?
There you go. See, he just said for the first time, word. Who got punked? Ears, stop. Okay. Let me go ahead and stop. Let me go ahead and stop. He just said for the first time, word. Who got punked? Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Let me go ahead and stop. Let me go ahead and stop. So, Kwame, is this where you gonna hit me with the questions? You gonna hit me right now with the questions? Not yet? Cause right here, Ears interrupted on accident. He didn't know if you was ready to say something. He didn't know if you was hiding under the bed yet. We can't see you. We don't know what you're doing. So Ears is taking lead. Nothing. He interrupted. Nothing. We cool, right? We cool. Okay. We cool. We cool, everybody. Hold on. And he said, my bad. He's got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Right there. I heard your question. I heard it. We all heard it clear. Who got punked in the locker room? Who got punked? We heard it. I heard it. We all heard it, right? He said it. Who got punked in the locker room? We good. We good. You asked your question. We good. Who got punked? I heard it. I noted it. Now we got punked in the locker room. Now let's go. Hold on. I came here my third year.
Right. I think you're right about that.
Hold on, state my first time. See, Kwame, did you see what you just did? Oh yeah, you easy to be, boy. You see what you just did? You agreed with me to shut me the fuck up so you can ask your question. Let me say it again. You just agreed with me to shut me up. You right, Gil. Who got pumped in the locker room? See, you did the same thing. Ears is being accused of. Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? You didn't catch that. I caught it, bitch. You agreed with me to shut me up real quick so you can ask your question. Same thing Ears did. We got your ass on video agreeing. Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? A man like me. Who got pumped? I said you got pumped in the locker room, bitch. Ears got his phone out. Who you texting, boy? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you make it. Damn. You agreed with me that
punked in the locker room. Ain't that a bitch? Who got punked in the locker room? So now, what the problem is why do I need to push play if you already agreed you got punked in the locker room? Not the upper room, but the locker room.
So who got punked in the locker room?
This bitch is stuck on repeat. Hey, ears, it's not your fault. Keep glitching. It's YouTube. Fucking this shit up.
What's up with a Lou say Chicago and Detroit are cousins. So when you flip out, it's funny because we know once we say crazy stuff, we mean it. LOL. Yeah, Lou, man. Look, man. I just want to say this before I conclude this show. Now, unless y'all got something that y'all may want me to review right now while I'm live, y'all better speak now, forever hold your peace, because if you don't say anything to me, I'm going to conclude this live. But before I do all that, I want to give a special shout out to the people that actually know my character of how I carry things on my channel. Special shout out to everybody that knows on how I conduct my own channel. And shout out to you, sis. You really did try to tell him, but you know, hey, I get it. He don't owe me no respect, and I don't owe him no respect. But I'm going to give him enough respect not to speak bad about the man. Regardless of what he say about me, I don't give a shit, right? And I'm going to stand on that. Hey, G Mama Body, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you. So I want to salute everybody that actually knows that I don't bend on that rule, right? I'm never going to bend on that rule. I'm always going to stand pat because I practice proper etiquettes of coming in somebody's chat that's not my own and speaking to the host in a proper way. That's just the way I'm going to do that. Shout out to y'all for actually, because it ain't like I was asking nobody to defend me or anything like that, but people defend the truth. And the truth of the matter is you were wrong. And I'm going to always lead with respect until you come disrespectful to me. Once you come disrespectful to me and you feel like nothing you did was wrong in that situation, cool. I don't know you anyway to even give a fuck. All right, bye. But guess what? You won't be allowed to ever talk in my chat. You can't even hit my link because I already know deep down it's not going to be a good conversation. If you were so worried and crying to everybody else about what I did in my own chat and everybody told you, hey, nigga, that's how he been the whole entire time. So you're not special at all to nobody up in here, especially me. When you come with respect, I'm going to give you respect. Even if you disrespect me, cool. I will disengage with any type of back and forth with you. And you could just have fun by yourself talking to whatever amount of people you have up in your room. And guess what? That keeps me relevant in the algorithms. Why I don't put your name in the title, why I don't put your likeness up in here. You as a grown man sitting up here worried about what I said to you up in my chat, but I still never lied on you. And if you feel like somebody could just come up in your chat, not speak to you first, that's cool. I'm a little older than you, so I look at it totally different. No one could just come up in my house and not speak to me first. I've been stood on it since the beginning when I started. So if the people is telling you, fuck me, fuck what I'm saying, the people is telling you, bro, he been this way. Bro, just speak to the host first before you get to talking shit up in his chat. You can't even respect that type of rule, then you don't deserve to be up in here. Uh-oh, Letitia working hard in the lab. Letitia working hard in the lab. So like I said, I don't have nothing against you. Nothing. And Uncle Will, that would have made it even more simpler if he was able to see that video of me on how I snapped out at Princess X. Now, that night, yes, I'm not making no excuses, but I shouldn't have yelled and screamed at that lady. You know what I'm saying? But I was still serious about my rule. No, you cannot come up in here. I don't care if you in the chat. I don't care if you on the panel. You speak to the host, be courteous, be respectful, speak to the host, and then you can talk your shit like everybody else do. I practice common courtesy over here. I don't have nothing to do with how other content creators receive a person coming up in their chat a certain way. I don't have nothing to do with that. I worry about how people are coming up in my chat. And as long as you showing the host respect, the host will go along with your bullshit. But the minute that you disrespect me, and then instead of being an adult and just having a conversation with me, you want to have it with Sears, you want to have it with Roll Rich, you want to have it with Kevlo, but it ain't me. So at that point, ain't no respect level, ain't no talking, ain't no conversation. No, stay where the fuck you at with the disrespect. Because I'm not having it over here on my channel. Again, I don't have nothing to do with other content creators on how they run their channel. But the way I run my shit, you're going to respect the host or you're going to get the fuck up out of here. It's simple and plain. I don't give a fuck how old you is. If you a young one, I don't give a fuck if you a YN. You're going to be a YN to come up in my chat and you're going to show me respect or I'm going to get you the fuck up out of here. It's just as simple as that. I ain't budging off of that. I'm not budging. Because if you really seriously think that I will allow a motherfucker to come up in my house and don't speak to me first, fuck you and fuck that. The fuck is zero. It's no tolerance for no disrespect over here on my shit. You think I give a fuck about what you say to me on your own shit? Talk your shit. But I'm going to talk my shit right here on my channel. And sir, you is wronger than two left motherfucking shoes, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you being no motherfucking YN, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. Tanya, let me do what I do, Tanya, and just listen. If you don't understand what's going on, Tanya, I'm not going to repeat myself. Go back and listen to my other videos. Let me be who I am, Tanya. Just because I'm amping up, that doesn't mean that I'm all fucked up and mad and all this and that. I do what I do for shock value. Because guess what? When you talk to a person with an even tone, they don't want to listen to you when you're talking to them cool, calm, and collected. So with a YN, you got to turn up with their motherfucking ass. You don't want that type of turn up with me, my nigga. That's why I'm asking you, just leave me the fuck alone. Damn. Bro, I will turn your life upside down on this motherfucker, man. I don't want to do that shit. No, I don't want to do it. So if I'm asking you cleanly as a mature adult to leave me the fuck alone, that's what I expect. The fuck? That's what I expect. Especially when I'm not sitting up here speaking on your name no type of way. The fuck? And whoever don't like what the fuck I'm saying, then unsub for me and move the fuck around. But I'm dead ass serious about what the fuck I'm saying. No, because that don't help me, not worth it even going back and forth with him. That helps him. I'm already established. He's trying to get up there. You think I'm about to do a frivolous back and forth with that motherfucker there? No. No. I will not give him what he wants. He wants a back and forth so he can bring traction to his room. It ain't gonna happen. Sitting up here crying to other men about what the fuck I'm trying to correct you on in my motherfucking shit. Ain't that a bitch? He gonna find out the hard way, G Mama Body. But he's under the impression that going back and forth with me is gonna help grow his channel. I'm not gonna help him that way, and I'm not gonna sit up here and entertain no back and forth with him. I'm not gonna entertain that benefits him. That don't benefit me. And you think I'm about to get, man, I'm not about to do that shit? Hell fuck no. Go sit your young ass down somewhere and go play with somebody else that's willing to play with you like that. Because I'm telling you, my nigga, I'm not gonna play with you that way. Yes, Lovelace, I am still live. I see you that came back. So don't take me raising my voice. Look, y'all, I told y'all it's a method to my madness. Y'all ain't gonna always understand why I amp up sometimes. But I bet you I understand. Because talking to a young person, sometimes you can't talk to them all delicate and soft and nice. You gotta just be raw and uncut with their ass. Already, Lovelace, yes, you most definitely got to spend time with the grandkids. That is what's up, Lovelace. So, now I'm asking y'all right now. Well, let me ask y'all this way. Do y'all think I should react to what Sid said in regards to what happened between me and King Outlaw Anthony? Or should I just leave it alone? I'm erring on the side of just leaving it all the way alone because I don't want to egg it on. I don't want him to ever think that it's a back and forth between me and that individual. And before I amp up too damn much on this live stream, because this live stream, I don't want to take away from what I did as far as, and that's what I was thinking, G Mama Body. I won't do it. I won't do it. It's plenty of other content that I could talk about. Yeah, but you know, Lovelace, I know how I am. I just rather just leave it alone. I don't want to even I don't want to put no gasoline on it. Well, Letitia, I'm actually with you on that vote. You and Nurse Petty and G Mama Body, y'all say leave it alone. I'ma just leave it be. Y'all right. Because I was already thinking that the whole time. Have a good afternoon to you too, Tanya. See you later. I don't think it's a misunderstanding though, Lovelace. I think he just don't give a fuck because it's on the internet. He feels like he can do that type of thing. But every content creator runs their channel differently. Some content creators will allow you to talk any type of way up in their chat. And then there's some content creators that demand that you at least speak to the host first before speaking to everybody else. And you're right. You right, Nurse Petty. That shit ain't worth my time and energy. I'm not about to, man, look, like I said, I don't have a problem with him. And I understand that even if I react to that and give my opinion, it could come off like I really is trying to have a back and forth with that young man. I don't want no back and forth with him. I'm not looking to do no type of intensive, no nothing on that young man. Let that young man be great on this channel and do what he does. Yeah, Lavelle, I man, you know what? You handled that the way you needed to. I'm not going to add my opinion to that because that was between you and King Outlaw Anthony. I was watching that, Lavelle. I seen what he did to you. I heard how he was talking to you. I didn't give my opinion about that, and I'm not going to give it now. You a grown-ass man, Lavelle. You handled it the way you needed to handle it. No, Nurse Petty, I ain't gonna do that to myself. I'm gonna leave it be. No, I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna let him be great. Well, that's good that y'all squashed the situation and got cool. But to me, and this is just my opinion, ain't nothing to really squash because I see his position and I see what he's trying to do. He wants a back and forth with Johnny Blaze to help bring some traction to his channel. Well, King Outlaw Anthony, I'm not going to give you that back and forth, sir. That don't help me at all going back and forth with you. That helps you. I'm not here to help you go back and forth with no beef and bullshit over something that you was wrong in the first place. That's dumb. What up with it, Slim with 2 M's? What's the word, man? Happy Saturday to you, bro. So no, y'all ain't got to worry about it. I'm not doing no review about it. If y'all notice, I'm not even going over there to his channel to review what he actually said and do a reaction off of it. I'm not going to do it. I'm good. Now, wait a minute. Now, Lovelace asked, may I ask, please, is there a future conversation between y'all two doable? No, Lovelace, because he shouldn't have went to other men crying about what I said on my own channel. And that right there, that ain't no man shit right there, Lovelace. So at this point, no, it will never be no conversation between me and him. Instead of him coming over here to my channel, I'm cammed up right now, Lovelace. I could drop my link right now. Do you actually think at this point he would hit my link? No. No. He disrespected me to a point where if you sit up here and run to Sears about what I said in my own shit, you ran to Roll Rich, and then you ran to Kevlo. Them 3 individuals ain't me though, Lovelace. Them 3 individuals ain't me. But he's sitting up talking about me to Sears, to Roll Rich, and to Kevlo. You tell me, would you want to talk to a person that didn't even come and talk to you first? Wait a minute, JB, I say speak on it how you choose to. Who am I to tell a grown man how to respond? I have to add that to my vote, hon. No, I get it. Well, Lovelace, I get it too to a certain degree on what you're saying, but like, he ain't trying to get no understanding though, Lovelace, because why talk to Sears? Why talk to Roll Rich? And why talk to Kevlo about a situation that happened in my chat instead of being a grown man and just whenever I went live, say, well, man, let me hit JB2 link so we can squash this. He didn't want it to be squashed. Man, get your dumb ass up out of here. Okay, you know what? Bye-bye. Let me get your comment up out of here. Let me put you in timeout. Don't come up here telling me what I'm a hypocrite about. Come with your real account, and then you can talk to me. otherwise, don't come up in here with no fake ass troll account. That ain't what you gonna do. No, that ain't. And you no. You just made this channel last month. Well, 2 months ago, May the 15th. No, you gonna get the fuck on up out of here. Come with your real account. Be a real person and tell me that. All the things you complain about people doing to you. You act like you a millionaire sub. What? I got self-respect for myself. I ain't gonna let nobody come up here and disrespect me. Just like you came up in here, you windmilling for another man. That's probably right there, King Outlaw Anthony right now on that troll account. That's probably King Outlaw Anthony up in that troll account. You ain't even man enough to come with your own account. You ain't even man enough. You gonna come in as a troll, my nigga? See, and y'all thinking that it's gonna be a conversation with that. Man, no. No. You gonna come in with a troll account to tell me I'm a hypocrite because I tell a person on how they gonna treat me up in my own shit. Acting like I have 1 million subs. Well, guess what? I got a right to act like I got 1 million subs, but my attitude and my stance and my rule ain't gonna change. What's happening, Mo? So I put the link at the top of the chat. That very person that had all that to say, I don't have to hit his link. It happened over here. Why the fuck would I hit his link again? See, this is the shit. This is the dumb shit that I'm talking about right here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tell the truth. It happened over here. Why in the fuck would I go over there to hit his link? Do y'all see what he just said? Eviction notice. You can hit a link also. No, I wouldn't dare hit his link. For what? For what? Not hitting his link. The infraction happened right here on my channel. So if anything, he's supposed to hit my link to get, but don't worry about it. He don't have to hit my link. He don't have to talk to me at all. He could just sit up there on his old channel and sit there and talk about old Johnny Blaze while Johnny Blaze sits up and talk about other things. I need a honey bun and coffee fund, coffee challenge going on around here. $2 to the honey bun and coffee challenge. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, what y'all say? Y'all down for the challenge? $2 challenge to the honey bun and coffee fund. I wouldn't mind right about now having a little honey bun, and I could most definitely go and make me some coffee real quick. Yeah, that do sound good right about now, G Mama Body. Now you got me on some fat boy shit. Yeah, you'd got me on some fat boy shit right now. So now, ladies and gentlemen, again, y'all don't have to worry about that type of shit with me. Again, I'm not going back and forth with that young man. Let him be great on his channel. Let him talk his shit. I mean, hey, hell yeah, Love Lace. I'll be on my fat boy shit too. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'll be on my, look, I like my cakes. I like my pies. I like my ice cream. And when I'm eating ice cream, I'm at home eating ice cream because I better not eat no ice cream while I'm out and about. That shit gonna have me going to the damn bathroom and shit. So, no, I eat the ice cream when I'm at home. Yeah, I eat the ice cream when I'm at home. Well, we already know that this eviction notice with this troll account or whatever the case may be, we already know you're not going to hit no link. Yeah, Lovelace, man. I'll be up in the damn bathroom. I'm trying to eat some damn ice cream and I'm out and about. I ain't gonna even put myself through all that aggravation. For real, I'm not. I eat the ice cream here, so that way, whenever my stomach get the bubbling up and all that other shit, take my ass to the bathroom and relieve myself. Shit, I ain't playing no games. I don't need to be having no accident while I'm out and about. That's some embarrassing shit right there. I ain't never heard of vegan ice cream though. Vegan ice cream? I've never heard of no vegan ice cream. That is something different to me right there. Vegan ice cream. Never heard of that, EV. Never heard of that. Hey, now Lou, we getting older now, man. Trust me, I know I really ain't supposed to be indulging in ice cream the way I do, but I throw caution to the wind. I say, fuck that. I love my butter pecan ice cream. I can't help it. That's my vice. You said, "Oh, you have to get some less harsh on the body." Well, I hope it still gives you the same taste. I hope so, Lovelace. Well, I'm gonna have to look that on up the next time I go to the grocery store and look up the vegan ice cream, but get a little bit of it so I don't be stuck with a whole half a gallon of that shit. And then if I don't like it, then I'm gonna end up throwing it away. And I ain't looking to throw no money. Excuse me, throw money away like that. So I have to get a little thing and find out. Oh, you said I like it? All right. Well, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it. You know what, Lovelace? You done gave me an idea. You done gave me an idea, Lovelace. I'm gonna do a upload video and I'm gonna give y'all my reaction to the vegan ice cream. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do an upload video. I'm gonna do an upload video giving my reaction to trying out some vegan ice cream. And I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts about it. I've been wanting to do certain reactions to like food, you know what I'm saying? Now vegan ice cream, you gave me an idea to do. That's what I'll do. Just do an upload and load it up and I give y'all my reaction to the vegan ice cream. Thank you, Lovelace, for that idea. That was a good idea. That was a very good idea. I'm most definitely gonna do that. Yeah, Uncle Will, just like I did the peanut butter whiskey. I told y'all exactly how that tastes, how I like the taste because I love peanut butter. Oh, EV said it first. Well, EV, my bad. Both. I give it 1A and 1B. Shout out to EV and Lovelace for giving me the idea to do a reaction off of vegan ice cream. No. We gonna look. No, we gonna give credit to both. We gonna give credit to you, EV, and Lovelace. No, y'all both get the credit. Oh man, Lou, it's called Screwball, Lou Jenkins. You get you a fifth of that here for like $25. Bro, that peanut butter whiskey is thing, bro. Okay, Letitia. Well, I'm most definitely gonna do a reaction. I'm gonna do an upload and give y'all my reaction to the vegan ice cream. So I don't know when I'm going to the store to go buy it, but when I do, I make sure to do an upload video so then that way y'all can get my honest opinion about the vegan ice cream. And I don't mind trying vegan products at that anyway. I need to be trying a lot of vegan products and give y'all my reaction to it too. So it ain't gonna just stop with the vegan ice cream. It's gonna move around to other vegan type of products. And I just do uploads and give y'all my opinion about it. I ain't gonna do no whole live stream about it. Just do a simple upload, maybe 3 to 4 minute upload, and give y'all my opinion about the vegan ice cream. Already, EV. Y'all be looking out for it. I won't, like I said, I won't tell y'all when I'm gonna do it, but when I do go back to the grocery store, then maybe I need to get more than just one flavor. Get like 3 different flavors and then do a reaction to all 3 of them. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Instead of just doing one, go ahead and spend the money and get 3 different flavors and then give y'all my reaction off of each one. That should be some good content right there. Yeah, that should be some good content right there. So I do like that idea, and I'm most definitely gonna make it bear fruit soon. I don't know when, but it will happen soon. Okay, you say they got Small Ones Lovelace? Okay. Now, I think the next show that I am going to do, I think I want to say, now, I want to do a reaction to, I want to show y'all this content creator, right? And this will be all for entertainment purposes only. I'm not, I most definitely don't have anything against this content creator at all. But I just want to point out to y'all, right? With this content creator that I'm showing y'all right here, this man has been on a terror of making all type of videos about Dr. Umar. Carlos, where you at? See, Carlos, you be talking shit about me. You should really be talking shit about him. And again, it's all for jokes, shits, and giggles. Okay, you said check out Trader Joe's. Okay, and we got a Trader Joe's. Matter of fact, like maybe 5 miles away from where I live at. Yeah, but yeah, Lou, yeah, Uncle L, the one that put me up on that peanut butter whiskey. Yeah, most definitely. So the next show that I will be doing, because Mr. Honor had did a show about Dr. Umar, right? Now, Lord Jesus. He did a show about Dr. Umar, and he says Umar Johnson manipulated black women into taking care of his. Wait a minute, hold on.
Spark your neck.
Okay, let me read out the title of his video. Umar Johnson manipulated black women into taking care of his disabled mother while he traveled. That's the first one that he did, right? Wait a minute, hold on, because this man got a catalog with Dr. Umar for real. Now, here go another one right here. Umar Johnson homeless since 2019, right? Living with his mama since 2020. Receipts. Like, bro, he be on top of this shit right here. Like, bro, like, G Mama Body, he be on it with Dr. Umar. Now, look, Carlos, how come you don't go in his? Well, see, I know why, Carlos. You probably gonna never go in his chat. They gonna any type of slander, any type of you rooting for Dr. Umar up in that goddamn chat, boy, they gonna get you the fuck up out of there. They ain't gonna even let you troll up in there, Carlos. No, Carlos, man, wait a minute. Now, just listen to what he had to say. Umar Johnson, homeless since 2019, living with his mama since 2020. Now, again, fair use. This is all for entertainment purposes only, and I am only giving my opinion to what Mr. Honor is speaking about with Umar Johnson.
In 2019, and he accidentally flipped the phone. Okay, he flipped his phone while he was live streaming. To be more precise, he was live streaming at the time, and he flips the phone.
FDMG resumes.
at gmail.com. FDMGresumes@gmail.com. FDMGresumes.
Now, Carlos, so this is how your Pan-African prince be living, my nigga? This how he be living right here, bro? Bro, that house is junky as fuck, my nigga. Come on, man. How do a Pan-African prince live that way? How do a Pan-African prince sit up here at the age that he is now, still living at home with his mama? Come on, man. Jesus Christ.
Okay, you guys see this? Okay, this is Umar's apartment. He had his own place back then in 2019. This is prior to him getting evicted.
So wait, Carlos, is you saying this fake news? Is you saying that this content creator is blatantly lying on Umar Johnson? I'll wait, Carlos. So you saying that this content creator that's laying this content on now about Dr. Umar, is you standing on him lying about this? I mean, look, I understand your position with Dr. Umar. I understand that. But all I'm saying is you going to give this man the same energy because, hey, I ain't getting this damn personal with no damn Dr. Umar. I ain't talking about where he lived at and him being evicted and all this and that. I ain't getting that personal with him. But he is. So I want to know where the smoke at for this man then, since you giving me smoke for the little shit that I be saying about Dr. Umar. This man got a full catalog of talking about Dr. Umar. I mean, a full catalog, my nigga.
He had been staying here since at least 2010. And the reason why I know this is because the research shows this. Let me show you. Let me do a quick screen share. So this is from 2010. Let me zoom in so you guys can see the date. If you look right here, see where my cursor is at? Date file.
God damn. This man then looked up if he... God damn. Oh, shit. This man then looked it up to find out that he even got evicted up out his goddamn apartment. God damn. Now, Carlos, where is the smoke at for him? Shit, I ain't doing all this shit right here. Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is December 15, 2010. He was already having financial issues. And again, this coincides with, around the time where he stops working as a school psychologist. And he starts full-time as a speaker, I guess you can say. So the money wasn't coming in like it was coming in before. So what I can say conclusively that Umar, he stayed at this residence from at least, I would say in 2010 up until 2019. Okay, the total rent was $500. Attorney fees were $250. Subtotal was $750. Court.
Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue.
Costs, etc. The total due was $830. I mean, he couldn't come up with $500 at that time. He ends up resolving that. Okay, so he stays at that residence for another roughly 8.5 years. Okay, we'll just say 9. Okay, just to make it easy. Now I want to go.
You can't type in my chat, sir. I made it very clear. And I see that you're going to continue with the disrespect. So that's cool. If you type up in this chat again, then you just going to get banned. So it ain't no problem. You can't troll me that way, sir. I really don't care to even keep acknowledging you. You nothing to me, okay? Go on over, enjoy your trip down there in Atlanta, and do what you do. Trolling me ain't going to get you nowhere because I'm not going to respond to it. So bye-bye. Come back in my chat again and type, then you're just going to get all the way banned. Now, I'm trying to be nice.
to 2019 with the eviction that he got in 2019.
Damn.
Okay, Umar Johnson. Okay, this was filed September 10th of 2019. And if we scroll down here, we'll see the rent. Okay, so $19.53. I guess that was a balance that was due. And then August, he didn't, because I was reading this backwards. He didn't pay for August. And then we get to September, he didn't pay. And then the date filed for this complaint was September 10th, 2019. So the total rent that was due was $2,919.53.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. What I'm confused about all this is that if he been getting donations and all that, how come he can't pay his rent? Like, bro, people would have understood that you using the money to pay your rent so you could keep a roof over your head. You're not even paying your own rent, allegedly. That's some crazy shit.
And then the total with all these fees and everything else was $3,541.28. Now, the last complaint didn't result in an eviction because Umar was able to resolve it. But this complaint actually resulted in an eviction, and Umar he just didn't resolve it, so he couldn't come up with $3,500.
Hello, Just Jay. How are you? Hope all is well. Happy Saturday to you.
$41, or he decided not to. Okay, now, I'm going to propose that he decided not to because his plan was to just move into these abandoned buildings. Remember, going into 2019, after he acquired these abandoned buildings in Wilmington, Delaware, for $400,000, Umar should have been sitting on about $800,000. But see, the point is that most of the money that he had collected at that time, he had already spent. All he had pretty much left over was the $400,000. He had been living off the money anyway. Now, remember, many of you guys remember in the timeline, what ends up happening is Umar does not start renovations right away. You guys remember this in February 2019? He says we need more money, but he should have been sitting on, again, about $850,000. Okay, but again, he had been living off that money from 2014 to 2019. Once he acquires these abandoned buildings in Wilmington, Delaware, there's no more money left. So he can't start renovations right away. So he comes up with the lie that he needs to find the blueprint so that they can actually start renovations. But the point is that it's all about the financials of this. That the reason why Umar couldn't come up in July 2019, $19.53, the reason why he couldn't come up with $1,450 in August of 2019, and the reason why he couldn't come up with $1,450 in September of 2019 was because he had run through all the money. I've shown you 2019, where Umar flips his phone and shows his living condition as a hoarder. I've shown you the eviction notice that Umar, really this is the landlord-tenant complaint, but ultimately Umar did not resolve this, and he gets evicted. This is 2019. And then if you guys look at the video evidence, the forensics, as it were, dealing with video evidence, and I've already archived all this, and I can actually pull this up. If you guys look at what happens is after a certain date, you don't see him live streaming here anymore. And then you start seeing him live streaming more and more inside of hotels and motels. I can pull up evidence of this too to prove my case. You see him live stream more and more at hotels and motels because he doesn't have his own residence. You see him live streaming inside of his rental car more and more. You see him live streaming out in front of these.
God damn. Now, this is what I call intensive. This is what I call right here, ladies and gentlemen, intensive. This man is intensive for real. Oh my God, this man is very much so intensive. Well, so what are y'all plans for the day? What y'all got going on? Y'all chilling out? Y'all, well, we already know Lovelace is hanging out with the grandbabies. So, Uncle Will, what you got going on for the day, man? Who else going live today, man? Oh, you about to go to the pool, Lovelace? That's what's up. All right. Shit, I'm off today, man. I really ain't got nothing to do. I really don't. The only thing I'm about to do right now is feed Duke, and I got to take him outside for WALK. You know, you off until Tuesday, Nurse Petty? Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm off until Monday. I go back Monday, but I'm off this weekend, so I'm basically free. Are you fishing at the Calumet River? All right. Oh, Letitia, like family day, just left the gym. Okay. Yeah, Lovelace, you know, I got to take care of Duke. You know, he's sitting upstairs right now waiting on me patiently so I can feed him. But see, he's so funny acting. You know, I could go up there and fix his food right now. He sometimes won't even eat his food until like 3 or 4 o'clock. Okay, you got an art project, Lou? Okay. Okay, Uncle Will say you chilling. If nothing going on these YouTube streets, probably watch some movies. Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you, Uncle Will. I was thinking about going live. He 3 years old, Lovelace. He 3. He once he get 5, then he an old dog. But he's still in the realm of not puppy, but he's still a young pup, if you get what I'm saying. He only 3. He'll be 4 in September. You just off today, Mo, you chilling? So it's okay. So then I pop back up live, y'all, and we drink together some or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have nothing going on, and I could most definitely come back live. But I just want to make sure that I have some type of content. I mean, I could go off the cuff. You know, it ain't no real big thing. I could go off the cuff and I can come up with something to actually talk about. Yeah, I know, Uncle Will. Hey, man, he funny acting sometimes on coming down them stairs, though, man. I don't know why. He can come down the stairs whenever he wants to. He just, at this point, he chooses not to. He'd rather just sit over there by the door. If he ain't outside, he sit right there at the back door and be looking all outside. He be stalking people. Shit, I be thinking he be looking for a reason just to bark and say some old, and just be barking out of control. He be excited with my neighbor. You know, my neighbor always speak to him. So he most definitely got to go over there and speak to the neighbor and bark and do all that other shit that he do. You know, you could tell when he excited because he really get the bark in a certain way. Just let him be excited and let him get it out the way. Mm-hmm. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I could come back. I could most definitely come back and go over some videos or whatever the case may be. Y'all know my email. If y'all have any type of suggestions about what y'all want me to react to, just send it to my email. And shout out to Tanya. Tanya actually shot me that video, but she didn't know that I already had that video queued up on my community wall, and I was supposed to have been did a reaction to it, but been talking about other shit as well. Oh, okay, Lovelace. A cockapoodle and a husky. Okay. You said your wife a cat person, so no dogs. Okay. Yeah, I can't do the cats. Now I ain't saying I don't like cats, but I don't want to sit up here and have cats all up in my house. What up? Hey, Deja Vu, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to you. Well, I'll just say this. If I do go back live, I don't want to put no bullshit on this channel. So if I do decide to go back live, it may be on Johnny Blaze 2 channel, y'all. So wait a minute. Before I forget, already, Lovelace, already, I'm here for it. I'm here to entertain, inform, and to make monetary income off the content that I provide. So if anyone in the chat that's feeling generous and want to donate to the content, please, brothers and sisters, get on your PayPal, get on your Cash App, get on your super chat, get on your super sticker, donations, 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 gifts, gifts, gifts. That's if you want to, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to turn anything down. I'm taking any type of donations that come my way. Thank you, Deja Vu. That is the link. That is the link to Johnny Blaze 2. Oh no, with Just Jay, you keep your fireworks. I don't pop no fireworks. You will never see me pop no damn fireworks. But thank you anyway. But no, you keep your fireworks. I don't pop no fireworks. Right, I don't want no fireworks. I ain't popping. Look, you can't even pop them now anyway. The moment that you pop a firework after the 4th, you going to jail. And they gonna give you a fine. Shit, I ain't taking the fine. No, they ain't gonna fine me for popping no damn fireworks after the 4th. Shit. Look, you can't pop it before the 4th, and you can't pop any afterwards unless it is a fireworks show and it has to be regulated. If you get caught popping fireworks, you're going to get a fine. And to be exact, you're going to pay $750 for popping fireworks. Yeah, no, I get it. Probably not where you live at, Just Jake, but here in Illinois, anybody can look that up. It is an ordinance. You cannot pop fireworks before the 4th or after the 4th unless it's regulated. That is a law. If you get caught popping fireworks after the 4th, if the police catch you, you can receive a $750 fine. Now they may not take you to jail, but you're gonna have to pay that. You're gonna have to pay that fine off. Yeah, man, look, Chicago is something else, Lou. Now, I know we cousins and everything, but unless you actually live here, I think a lot of people don't understand that these YNs be using the fireworks to cover up the damn gunshots. And the police have caught wind to that. That's why they put the rule out that you cannot pop fireworks before the 4th nor after the 4th. If you get caught, you will get fined. Now, I don't know about the jail time or nothing like that. Now, you have to send yourself off to go to jail. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I know that. Deja vu. Anybody can look that up about Illinois. I'm telling you. So that's why I would never pop no fireworks. I wasn't popping it before they came out with that rule. I ain't gonna pop it now, so I ain't got to worry about taking no fine. But now you're gonna still have some people on out there that's gonna defy the rules, and they still gonna pop fireworks. If they get caught, they paying the fine. It's $750. People need to know their laws, and when you know your laws, then shit, you don't put yourself in harm's way. You don't put yourself in harm's way. I refuse to be popping fireworks in the first place. I'm not gonna spend no $200, no $400, no $500 on no motherfucking fireworks, and my money goes up in smoke. No, if my money gonna go up in smoke, I done already picked the battle with that. It's gonna be weed. If my money gonna go up in the air and smoke, it's gonna be because I'm smoking some goddamn weed. Not because I want to pop no damn fireworks. Fuck no. No. I'm not popping no. If my money gonna go up in smoke, it's gonna go up in smoke because I'm sitting up here firing up a damn blunt and I'm putting some smoke in the air myself with the inhaling and the exhaling. Not because I want to pop no damn fireworks. No, I gotta be able. No. I don't get no gratification on popping fireworks, but to each his own. I ain't judging nobody for popping no damn fireworks. That just ain't me. I don't pop no fireworks. I ain't doing it. So, to my people here in Illinois, hey, please don't pop any fireworks and you get caught by the police because you most definitely going to pay that $750 fine. up in a fireworks battle right now with her neighbors. My neighbors think they got better fireworks than me. When it's up, then it's stuck. God damn, Just Jay. Shout out to Just Jay. She ain't playing no goddamn games with her damn neighbors. She gonna show them damn neighbors, I got the better fireworks, and it's up and it's stuck, god damn it. She letting it be known, Just Jay letting it be known. It's up and it's stuck. You think you got better fireworks than me? Turn up on them then, Just Jay. Turn up on them. Shit, you need to do a damn video showing that you got better fireworks than your neighbors. Shit. Hell yeah, turn up in this motherfucker. I'm with you. Turn up. Shit, turn the fuck up. Hell yeah, turn up, Just Jay. I'm with you now. You can't let your neighbors show you up now. You got to show them, goddammit, that you ain't playing no games. Shit, better show them shit. They'll keep thinking they can play with you a certain way, Just Jay. Don't let your neighbors get away with that shit. Turn up. Oh, look, Lovelace, I am such an antagonizer. I am such an antagonizer. Look at me instigating some shit over here. I'm just sitting over here being an instigator. Look at me, boy. Shame on me. Shame on Johnny Blaze for being an instigator. I'm just instigating. I'm trying to tell Lovelace, Just Jay to do a goddamn video to show off her damn neighbors that who's the boss around here, who got the better damn fireworks. Boy, I could be, hey, Lovelace, I am a good hype man. I'm a great hype man. Oh, shit. I am a good hype man. I will hype you up. Shit. Boy, y'all miss, boy, Lovelace, I think you missed some of my live streams back in the day when I told people, hey, you pay me to be your hype man. I'd be so good of a hype man, goddammit. I have you on the rooftop, goddammit, and making you think that you can fly, listening to R. Kelly. I'll hype your ass up until you realize that you're not a bird and you can't fly, and you come crashing down from off that goddamn rooftop thinking that you can fly. But it was all because of me, because I hyped you up. I made you believe. I made you believe that you can fly. Not only do you listen to R. Kelly and you get the courage to say, I believe I can fly. And then I come right behind as the hype man said, you can do it. You can do it. Go ahead and fly like an eagle and touch the sky. But then he realized, though, he wasn't no bird. Hey, a hype man don't worry about that type of shit. The hype man is supposed to get the person hyped up to do whatever it is that they're gonna do. Shit, I'm not responsible for them not thinking for themselves now. Shit. Look, Lovelace, I'm not responsible for people not thinking to themselves like, well, goddamn, I really ain't no bird. And he did hype me up, but I ain't have to jump off the rooftop like that thinking that I could fly. No. I ain't going to get blamed like that. Did you hype her up, though, Just Jay? I had a homegirl that fell off the roof, but we not going to tell nobody else. That's what I'm saying. Look, if you hype somebody up to do some shit, they go ahead and do it anyway, knowing that they ain't even gonna fly no goddamn way. All they gonna do is just go straight down to the ground. And that's on them. Yup, deja vu. Yup, the ticket did make a drop to be singing that song. He sure did. Matter of fact, that was the drop that Esco was looking for me to play, but I can't find that drop, deja vu. I think the meal ticket took it away or something. I don't know, because I couldn't find the drop. That was actually Esco's drop. And shout out to Esco, because he loved that drop, deja vu. Yeah, I was telling Esco. I said, Esco, I'm gonna be your hype man, and I'm gonna hype you up to get on that rooftop and just believe, and I'm gonna make you a believer that you can fly. Boy, that was the funniest shit ever, deja vu. I even laughed. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Deja vu. Yeah, we need, meal ticket. We need that drop again, meal ticket. We need that drop, man. We need that drop, man. Man, we need that goddamn drop, man. God damn. Boy, that shit was hilarious. Y'all would have had to be here. The people that wasn't here for that show, y'all would have had to be here to understand what I was doing back then. Boy, I was acting the plum fool, but it was funny and it was entertaining. And that's the whole premise of why I get on here and do what I do. I'm not here. Look, I ain't here. How the hell I'm going to entertain y'all, but I'm always mad and angry all the damn time? I'm not mad and angry at nobody. I should be able to state my opinion about something. If somebody say something about me, say it back to them in response, and then get the fuck on and move on. Just move on. But you got a lot of people on this app that just don't know how to move on. Yeah, deja vu. Y'all got me thinking about it now, boy. I'm talking about, man, that was funny as shit. Funny. You hear me? Hilarious. So when people sit up here and act like I ain't put no work up around here, man, look here. The people will tell you different around here. So no matter what you want to say about me and what you think about me, my name will for always and forever ring like a bell around here in these YouTube streets. Oh, damn, just Jay. Man, deja vu. That's all right. That's why I just go ahead, and that's why I have the mentality. Just because I know I can do something, that don't necessarily mean that I have to do it. I have learned that it's okay for people to be themselves and talk the way they talk. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't allow someone to talk to me just any type of way and think we're going to have a conversation. That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't allow people to talk to me any type of way in real life. I just can't allow that shit to happen to me on the internet. Now, I'm all for the jokes. I don't mind joking. As long as it's respectful, though. It don't have to be nothing over the top. Now, King Anthony came over here on purpose to thinking that he was going to troll me by saying, yo. Now, if he really reading the room, everybody is joking with me about him saying, yo, and I'm laughing at them, but it ain't funny coming from him because he's irrelevant and he did wrong. That's why I want to acknowledge him. He don't get no, look, I can't do it. I can't do it. And guess what? Now you're all the way banned. So I ain't got to worry about my moderators getting you up out the chat. I banned you. I banned you completely up out the chat. So now you can sit up and say whatever you want to say on your own channel. And if I think a troll account comes up in my chat and it's talking like you, or I'm going to just get you up out of here quietly. That's it. And again, I have no problem with you. Look, Lovelace, when I say that I do not have a problem with that young man, I mean it. I do not have a problem with that young man. Continue to roast and toast and do your thing on your channel. But again, I stand for something. I don't fall for anything at all. I'm too old to be falling for that type of bullshit right there when I actually did not say anything wrong. I stand on what I stand on right here. Now, Just Jay, if that's the excuse that you want to give him, that's fine, but I'm not giving him no excuses. I'm not giving him no excuse because he's young, because guess what, Just Jay? You think I ain't around young YNs here in Chicago? None of them talk to me like that, talking about no, yo. They know I'm an OG and I deserve respect because guess what? I give them the respect. You feel what I'm saying? I know YNs in real life here. And they don't talk to me like that. They don't come to me talking about no yo and all that other shit. They show me respect because I give it back to them. I give them the respect before they even talk to me. Hey, I don't call them no young man or none of that shit. I call them by the name that they mama and daddy gave them. You know why? Because I just saw they little asses grow up from being a baby to the grown person that they is now. So I'm going to always give young people, no matter if you young or my age or older, I give the respect the same way. It don't matter about the age with me. It's all a matter of respect. And if being young gives him an excuse to be disrespectful, then he most definitely don't need to be over here. Now again, Carlos is doing it, yo, but he fucking with me. I find it to be funny now. Because of his, again, you can give him that excuse and anybody else can give him that excuse. I don't give nobody no excuses about being disrespectful to me at all because you got a mama and you got a daddy. Somebody that taught you right from wrong. Somebody that taught him right from wrong. I bet you one thing, you think you could go up in his house? No, Just Jay. No. It's still the same way, Just Jay, because you know why? Because guess what, Just Jay? Just because I'm online, when I go in Sears chat, I speak to Sears first. When I go in Thaddeus chat, I speak to him first. I practice what I preach. So that's why I can't agree with that. But again, that's your opinion. But that don't mean that I'm going to agree with that at all. No, you show respect everywhere you go. Just because you online, that don't mean that you still can't show respect to a person. No, I'm the same way. I demand respect in real life, so I demand respect on the internet. If you can't come over here on my channel and give me respect, then I'm going to get rid of you. See, I don't tolerate no disrespectful people in my chat at all. So that's my stance. That ain't trolling. What he did ain't trolling. What he did was disrespectful. And when I tried to be a grown adult to just tell him, that is disrespectful, bro. You can't come in my chat and just be talking about no fucking yo. I don't know who yo is. I don't know. So just because you're on the internet, don't negate the fact that you still got to have some type of level of respect. I'm pretty sure, Just Jay, you wouldn't want me coming up in your chat talking about some yo. What's the word? That's not respecting you. That's not me saying to you, hey, how you doing, Just Jay? Salute to the chat. That's all I ask for. I give respect. I give respect to people off the riff because I give people the benefit of the doubt. But ain't nobody gonna play in my face either, though, Just Jay. I'm just saying, ain't nobody gonna play in my face. I'm the same way. If I'm like this in real life, you better believe I'm the same way on the internet, and I'm not gonna give nobody no excuse to come over here on where I am to disrespect me at all. And Just Jay, I knew what you was doing. Come on now, think about what you saying. I knew what you was doing, and I didn't take it personal. I knew Carlos did the same thing, Just Jay. I didn't take it personal. Letitia did the same thing. I didn't take it personal. Again, I knew what you was doing, just like I knew what Letitia was doing, and I knew what Carlos was doing. I don't take that personal with people that I'm already familiar with. I'm not familiar with no King Outlaw Anthony. I'm not familiar with him. I'm not familiar with him. So if I'm not familiar with a person and you coming off the new, you have never typed in my chat until then. Exactly. No, Letitia, no, you spoke, but you put the yo behind it. And I laughed, just like I laughed at you, Just Jay. See, Just Jay, you was looking for that same reaction. But if you notice, I didn't give you that reaction. You know why, Just Jay? Because this is not your first time typing up in my chat. Now, if this was your first time ever typing up in my chat, Just Jay, no, I'm still not going to give you that response. You notice I didn't block you out the chat. If I was really that emotional about the shit, I would have got you clean up out of here. Think about that part too. I want you to think about what you just said to me. If I was overly emotional about that, then I would have cleanly got you up out the chat, Just Jay. I'm just letting you know. But this is not your first time ever typing up in my chat. And I knew what you was doing. Okay. All right. Well, okay, you saying this your first time. Okay, cool. But I still knew what you was doing, and I'm still familiar with who you are. I might don't know you personally, but I'm very familiar with you by you being in Sis chat. I knew what you was doing in the first place when you did that shit, Just Jay. Just know that. Just know that I didn't take it personal, okay? Just know that. Just know, because if I really did, Just Jay, don't you know I would have blocked you up out the chat? Everybody up in here knows that I would have got you clean up out of here. I most definitely would have. So no, you can do that all you want. You not the target. You ain't nobody the target. I know y'all fucking with me because I spazzed out about the shit. I get it. I'm not sensitive that way not to understand what y'all doing. But I'm not gonna block you up out of here. No, not you, Just Jay. You ain't did shit to me. All you doing is joking about the situation. That's it. I actually understand that. But I'm not taking that joke from King Outlaw Anthony, though, at all. That I ain't taking the joke from. I'm just saying. So if I got a familiarity, whether if you'd have typed up in my chat before or not, if I still know of you, then no, I ain't about to sit up here because I already know what's going on. Y'all trolling me so y'all can see me snap the fuck out. But that's not going to happen. No, I'm not going to snap out. If I really had an issue with you coming in saying, yo, but then you say, Mr. Sir, how I'm going to get mad at that? I knew what you was doing right then and there. Like I said, you was poking at me to see if you was going to be able to get a reaction. But I didn't give you that reaction, now did I, Just Jay? I moved on from it and I acknowledged you up in the chat and I kept going with the content. I'm just saying. So again, I have meat in the game, Just Jay. I ain't no rookie. I know what you doing. I ain't gonna take it seriously. But salute to you, Just Jay. Appreciate you coming over here, chopping it up in the chat with me. I appreciate you. I really do. So when people sit up here and think they gonna get me mad and upset, no, I ain't mad and upset about no simple shit like that, because I said what I said. I stand on what I stand on. The end. The end. Ain't nothing else to really talk about. Now, again, I know y'all gonna poke at me and play around and jump in the chat, talk about some yo, like Carlos. You know, Carlos is an asshole anyway, so I already expect him to do that shit. So it wasn't no surprise to me for Carlos to come in the chat, talk about some yo. No, I wasn't surprised about that at all. I'll be right back, y'all.
Yes, at a hotel. Yes, at a hotel. And when he asked me that, I'm not a rude person, but I just said, nah, I'm this. Because you don't, as a man, you don't ask me to go to no motherfucking hotel. I haven't told one lie on Kwame. I ain't never did that to him. Kwame said I was lying about the hotel, then he turned around and admitted it, but said it was a nice bar at that hotel. Yes, well, I didn't hear that. All I saw was you asked me to go to a hotel. Yes, and I didn't know what it meant, but I knew I said I never did that to him. Because I'm not no fucking fool. You see what happened with what's his name? The White House. I ain't never motherfucker test me like that. I know the nigga 7 feet. Where the fuck I look like? Let this nigga hem me up in the hotel room. Tommy, I ain't never did that. I don't put myself in that position. I don't need men. No, it's not going.
You've never, okay, so you've never been to a hotel restaurant? Some of the 5-star restaurants, just playing devil's advocate.
I've been at hotel restaurants by myself. I ain't tell no nigga, hey nigga, come meet me at the hotel. I would at least say the bar, but I ain't never told him that. Meet me at the hotel. I'm like, what the fuck?
I am not going there with that. I don't want to. Look.
You said no, and I didn't call him nothing. It was just weird. You ain't my friend. Who? Then why the fuck were you trying to come to my house? I ain't never did that. Why did you invite me to the hotel? Why did you send me a picture of this homely ass woman? Talk about you started dating her because of the shit I say. And then as soon as you start getting some views on YouTube, you left the girl. Yes, at a hotel. And when he asked me that, I'm not a rude person, but I just said, nah, I'm this. Yes, at a hotel. And when he asked me that, I'm not a rude person, but I just said, nah, I'm this. I ain't never did that. As a man, you don't ask me to go to no motherfucker. I ain't never did that to him. I don't care who you are. I've never met you.
Why are you capping on that?
I'm not gonna meet you at no hotel.
Why are you capping on that?
Your hotel.
Why are you capping on that?
I'm not capping. I've never changed that story. I've never changed that story.
Why are you capping on that?
I never changed that story, and I showed
you to a hotel or to
I never changed that story, and I showed the text, woman.
Can I not talk to you?
I never changed that story, and I showed the text.
I got you, big dog. I got you. Moonlight.
I never changed that story. I didn't say you were gay or not. I said I don't meet men at hotels. I didn't say you were gay or not. I said I don't meet men at hotels.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a nice bar that's inside of a hotel that everybody frequents? Is there places like that in Miami where you're from, where the hot spot is inside a hotel, but it's actually a bar lounge in there?
I ain't never did that to him. So how he gonna say that I had a girl ratchet pregnant and I won't tell y'all? Let me ask you something, Moonlight. Let's just say I was nutting in a bitch and got a bitch pregnant. Do you think I should come and tell the internet this?
I don't need the visual. I don't need the visual.
Make any sense? It would be dumb. It would. I could just go to tell these, and then this person says Tommy's lying, but I'm not. I've already shown it. I haven't told one lie on Kwame.
Oh man, that was funny. As a man, you don't ask another man to no motherfucking hotel. Tommy had started off all smooth and everything, all calm, and then up until he got to that part. But as a man, you don't ask another man to no motherfucking hotel. Boy, I swear I died laughing when he said that shit. I say, boy, Tommy, boy, you is a fool, my nigga. Boy. Back then, boy, it was most definitely some funny times back then. Woo, Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was most definitely some funny times. Maybe I need to look up some old videos and actually do some reactions to that type of shit, man. Because back then, I wasn't doing no reactions to nothing about no Kwame and Tommy like that. I stayed the fuck up out of that because it was just getting too personal with me. And I think that's the reason why I won't go over Lennon Honor. If I said his name, I hate that if I did butcher your name, sir, I apologize. But Mr. Honor, your content is very deep and is very personal with Dr. Umar. And I mean, I could give my opinion about certain things that you lay out with him, but like when it comes down to personal shit, like looking up a man if he's been evicted and all this and that, like, bro, that's why I have to kind of not even involve myself with all that because I'm not here to get personal. My sole purpose on YouTube is to entertain, inform, and to make monetary income off the content that I provide. That's it. All that personal shit, all that looking up people's personal information, I can't get with that. I will never get with that. But to each his own that actually does that type of content. But when it's that type of content, y'all, I tune clean out. I can't do that. It's not personal with me on here. Nothing that I say about an individual, and even if I'm upset or I may not like certain things, it still ain't going to get that personal with me that I have to sit up here and have a back and forth with an individual. You should say what you mean to an individual, stand on what you say, and let it be the end of it. That's it. That's what mature adults do. They don't continue to keep dragging on the shit. Yes, at one point I was being an immature adult. I just kept dragging shit on because I felt like that was the thing to do. But in real life, man, that shit ain't where it's at, man. Like, man, look, say what you gonna say and then move on. Move on to something else. Because I don't want the audience to get all drowned out, and I have done that before. I'm not looking to lose the support system that I got on this channel just to do a back and forth with nobody on here. No more. Because guess what? Don't nobody want to even come over here now when I'm doing just reactions to body cam stories. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. They will not come over here. I'm doing simple reactions to body cam footages. They don't want to come over here and chop it up and actually look at the body cam footage and hear my reaction to it. No. They want to listen to me talk about the fuck shit. No, this channel ain't engulfed in no fuck shit. I'm not going to put this channel at risk to be all on no fuck shit. And if I do want to get on some fuck shit, I got another channel. The link is being put in the chat. If y'all want to hear my opinion for real, about the fuck shit that goes on in this sector, then y'all come holler at me on Johnny Blaze 2 channel. But this ain't going to ever be the channel for none of that dumb shit at all. That's why I have to ban him from over here, because this not the type of channel that I'm building over here for the fuck shit. No. So if you weren't coming over here before when all I'm doing is just doing body cam reactions and everything, then don't come over here now. Well, Lou, opinions can always be changed as long as you have an open mind for a person. Now, who knows? Maybe down the road it could be a conversation between me and King Outlaw Anthony, but it won't be now. It won't be now. No, it won't be now because now at this point I know exactly what he owns, so I'm not gonna feed off it to it. And I don't care if we don't ever talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him just like he don't know me. I don't owe him no conversation and he don't owe me none. So we even on that. He's not trying to get no understanding. He's trying to get a back and forth because that will help his channel. No. So do your thing. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at nothing he got going on or what he trying to do. I'm not mad. Just do you. If I'm already done set the tone with this channel and telling y'all this channel ain't got nothing to do with no fuck shit, I have a right to my opinion. So if I lay out an opinion about somebody, now all of a sudden you want to come in my chat and chop it up and be like, yo, and all that. No. How about you keep the same energy? You ain't been coming over here, so don't come over here now. Now you want to be an antagonizer. Okay, cool. Well, I can shut your water off real quick. I can shut the water off real quick. I ain't having it. Bye-bye. You come in a troll account and I think you a troll and I think it's you, I'm getting you the fuck up out of here. I'm not hitting nobody's link to talk about this bullshit. So I'm going to have to insist. Don't nobody ask me to hit no fucking link to talk about this dumb shit about him. Let him be great. Let him be great on his own channel. Let him talk the way he want to talk on me. Look, it's cool. I can't stop that man from talking on me, but I can stop him from coming over here being disrespectful on my platform. You got your own platform. If you want to lay out all the disrespect, just sit on your channel and disrespect me then. But see how far that's going to get you. Yeah, see how far that's going to get you. I'm not tripping about that shit. I worry about my peace over here. Wherever else that goes on in other people's chats and in other people's platforms, that's on them. I'm not sitting up here trying to regulate what people does in their own channel and in their own chats. I regulate what's going on over here. And as long as I keep it that way, I'm good. I only worry about regulating how I want people to treat me on my channel. That's it. That's it. And again, I don't have a problem with him. So I don't want nobody to sit up here and think that I have a problem with that young man. No, I don't. Y'all see his name ain't up in the title. I don't put no pictures up of nobody in this sector. And the only name, if I am to put up in my title, would be Biz 101, because he a clown ass motherfucker. But otherwise, anybody else, they name don't go in the title like that at all. Not on this channel. Now, if you want to see it on the other channel, that's different. Because then that channel will be all about me talking about what's going on in the sector. That's a whole different ball game, but not here. I mean, look, Lou, trust me. You think I ain't reading out everybody on here? You don't think that I read you out a long time ago, Lou? Now, I want you to be honest with yourself. Be honest with me, Lou. You don't think that I read you out a long time ago on the things that you used to say about me up in Kwame Brown's chat, Lou? Lou, I saw all that shit, man. But guess what? I never had a problem with you then. and I'm not going to act like I got a problem with you now. You entitled to feel and think the way you want to think about me. I've never sat up here and made no videos on you or tried to call you out on the things that you said about me, and I never will. I never will. And I never did. I didn't come off being phony towards you. I'm telling you straight up, yes, I done seen the things and heard the things that you have said about me, but I never would have gave you a response. Just like I'm just letting you know, yes, I done seen and heard things you have said about me. So what? So what? So what? Do you think you're the only one that has spoke on my name? And nobody, and trust me, Lou, even the people that still speak on my name now, they don't get no response from me. I don't give a fuck. I'm grown. I'm going to do things the way I want to do it. Nobody can come over here and regulate me about shit. If you don't like me, then stay the fuck away from me. That's as simple as it can get. Oh, you all good, Lou? Lou, you all good, bro. I'm not tripping like that, man. I'm just letting you know. I'm not tripping about the past shit because guess what? You're not the only one that has done that, bro. But I'm not giving that no type of energy, bro. Again, you have the right to your opinion about all the shit that I did. But just know that, just because of you seeing that don't make me the things that the people say about me either. Shit, I could sit back and reflect on a lot of things that I did on this app, man. Yeah, all of it ain't been right. But I like to think that certain things that I did on this app, I did do certain things right. Whether if you agree or disagree with me. No, I'm not perfect. Yes, I done fucked up. I done did a whole lot of crazy shit on this damn app. But I also like to think again that I have done some type of good. I'm not no bad motherfucker like kids sitting out here looking to just start shit up with people or send little slick shots up in the chat about some people. I don't do shit like that, bro. That ain't my makeup. I don't do that shit in real life. And just because I'm on the internet, that don't give me the right to do it just because I'm on the internet. So I try to keep that same respect level as if I'm out in the public with y'all. All right? If you say something disrespectful, that don't mean I got to go off on you like that. But guess what? You're going to hear my baritone tell you, hey, bro, you crossing the line with me right there. I don't like that joke. Now, do you think in real life a motherfucker would just play with you a certain way, especially when they don't know you? No, that would be dumb. That would be a foolish mistake on the person's part to just play with an individual that they don't know. Because then if that person responds a certain way that you don't like, you have yourself to blame for the response because you shouldn't have been fucking with people. Damn, Lovelace, if you had I'm scared to give you a wrench now because shit. No, I know you just playing. I know you just playing. And I like to give clarity. I don't want nobody to get me wrong or make it seem like I'm just a mean dude or some shit like that. No, I just stand on what I stand on. And I don't expect everybody to agree with what I stand on, but that's still what I stand on. I don't go off of public opinion about what I think about an individual. Just because you may be cool with that individual, that don't mean I'm going to be cool with them, and vice versa. You can have a lot of people vouch for a motherfucker, but if he still rubs me the wrong way, I don't give a fuck about them people vouching for the individual. I give a fuck about how he treats me. That's it. Because, you got to understand that people don't all the time get treated the same way. Oh, damn, goddamn, Just Jay, you timing out all Eagle fans? God damn. Well, hey, now, Just Jay gonna time y'all out now if y'all some if y'all some Eagle fans up in the chat now. I ain't got nothing to do with that now. I ain't no Eagle fan. I'm a Bears fan. Everybody knows that I'm rocking with the Bears. Yeah, everybody knows that I'm rocking with the Bears. I don't, I don't root for the Eagles, Just Jay, so you ain't got to time me out. Now, anybody else, y'all pop. If Just Jay want to time you out for you being an Eagles fan, she gonna get you. Yeah, she gonna get you. But anyway, that's all I got. If don't nobody, I done put the link at the top of the chat. I see don't nobody want to hit the link. That's cool. Maybe on the next live, maybe I'll allow if people want to come and hit the link, you more than welcome. You know what I'm saying? But I did put the link up. I've been talking for a good another hour. Ladies and gentlemen. So it ain't like I didn't give people the chance to hit the link and come up here and chop it up. But again, y'all might got things to do and can't hit the link. So I get it too. So hopefully next live that I do, I put the link on up there and people come up here and chop it up. Hopefully. If not, then it's still cool. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all know that I'm used to already being on the island by myself and doing the content. I don't mind doing it by myself either way. But every now and again, it's okay for people to come up here, chop it up, talk they shit. And, just, man, look, I ain't got time to be sitting up here mad at no damn body. Ain't nobody on here or even in my real life gonna make me mad. I'm here to laugh. And I'm here to entertain y'all so y'all can laugh and have a good day. Maybe I'll open up the panel for just the women to come on up here and talk they shit about a certain topic. Maybe that's what I might do. Maybe I might just open up the panel for women, and because there's some things that do need to be talked about. And me giving my opinion about it is one thing, but I think it comes better when it's a woman giving the opinion about other women. Oh, anytime, Love Blaze, anytime. I'm here for it. I'm here for a good conversation, good laughs, and having some good memories instead of having bad memories. You know what I'm saying? Nurse Petty, I'm waiting on you now, Nurse Petty. Now you said you wanted me to show you some things now. Now get in contact with me and let me know now, Nurse Petty. Let me know if anybody want to learn a couple of tricks of the trade of doing content on here. Now, Miss 2216 and Nurse Petty said that they was gonna join the class. If anybody else want to join the class, you're more than welcome, but I want serious inquiries. I don't want nobody wasting my time with it, because then if I feel you wasting my time, then I'm not going to even keep entertaining it. I want serious inquiries. I can show you the do's or don'ts on how you should, well, you're going to run your channel the way you run it, but still give you the do's and the don'ts. All right. So, Nurse Petty, you already know how to get in contact with me. So just let me know. Just give me a heads up whenever you're ready for me to, go over some things with you, and I got you. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate y'all tuning in to the show and chopping it up with me. I hope y'all got some good laughs out of it. I hope y'all learned a little bit more about me. And for those new subscribers that's coming to my channel, just let me lay it out for you. Come with respect. Speak to the host first before speaking to anybody up in the chat. And all will be truly well. If you don't come in the chat and speak to the host first, I'm going to quietly remove you. It's just as simple as that. That is the rule. That's how I stand, and that's how I'm going. All right. Already, Lou. I'm about to find some money so I can get some of that peanut butter whiskey, man. Yeah, I'm about to find me some money. Thank you, Lovelace. You enjoy the rest of your day as well. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna pop back up and go live. Yeah, I gotta go find. Yeah, I'm about to find me some money so I can get that peanut butter whiskey. Then when I come back, we gonna get turned up. Yeah, then I had a fifth of Screwball. You know, the peanut butter whiskey that Uncle Ed was talking to you about, Lou. Yeah, I'm gonna find some money and I'm gonna come back with that motherfucker. Yeah. So with that being said, I will see y'all later. Salute to the chat. Hit that like button. And if you're feeling generous now, donations, brothers and sisters. Donations, brothers and sisters. Get on your Cash App. Get on your PayPal, brothers and sisters. If you're picking up what old Johnny Blaze is laying out with this content on the Saturday afternoon. And with that being said, I'm up out of here. Again, salute to the chat. Y'all enjoy y'all day. But I will see y'all later.